Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Friday. Welcome. I'm here. I almost overslept, like, catastrophically. I always have an alarm, except that today, for whatever reason, it was not on. And I woke up, like, before stream, but not that long before stream. Good morning from Arizona. Good morning. How go the Bee Gees? I have not had time. Unfortunately, I've played like 2 or 3 since it came out. Happy Friday. I want to thank Fiona ATX for the brand new Prime sub. And make yourself with a 38-minute resub. Thank you very much. Good morning from Mexico. Good morning. Morning from Arizona. How's weather looking? Is it toasty? We're getting mild and sunny today here. West Coast Canada. Morning from a very humid Ontario. Good morning. I was changing up her mug. I figured yesterday I was a little frazzled, a little overwhelmed, and that's okay. And I might continue to be frazzled and overwhelmed today. But, you know what always helps me is getting into really, really comfy clothes. So I decided, as cool as her black coat mug was, I was going to put on the sweats and the Murloc, or pardon me, the Wendigo slippers. And then, she's got like her glasses on. Oh, good evening from Greece. Good evening. Very toasty. Hello. Hi. I want to just kind of like noodle around in outdoor Koresh stuff, and yesterday I was really struggling to figure out what that was. I kept finding treasures I couldn't loot, or like I don't have handy notes on right now, so that's probably part of my problem. I just kept running into stuff that like I couldn't be bothered to figure out. But we did make some progress. I got my ethereal strands. I'm capped, look at that. I got 6 out of the 6. You get 3 from the campaign. I got another 3 from Delves. And I spent them as well. I empowered my Rescue Rep. So I have the second one, which apparently is the thing that gives you the bonus room in a delve that lets you finish early. So I didn't even have that before, so I don't know why I was looking for it. I didn't even have it last time. Treasures were bugged. I think they work now. Okay. I'll take a look at that. Maybe to let you know there's an achievement for petting a bunch of Perkin. Does it give something? Parvati, thanks for the 26-month resub. Hi, Hazel. Hi. I also, I'm sure some of the treasures were bugged. I guess I should pet this Perkin. I know some of the treasures were bugged, but I'm sure some of them are also just, like, only present in phase diving, or require you to sneeze on a golden flower, and then, whatever. Like, there's probably some that just have steps that I don't understand. But what I want to do today is I want to do my warrant quest. Do the warrant quest. And I want to start kind of the Ecodome thing. I don't think I really did enough. I don't think I made it as far as the Ecodome thing. I can work on the warrant thing now because I'm on that presently. Let's see if there's a teleport that's any closer to where we're going. No Perkin reward. Gives achievement points. Oh. Okay, so we can zoop over here. That's good. Phase diving, basically Maw 2.0. It's a little better than Maw. It is a little better than Maw. I'll give it that. The bar is in actual hell, but... Oh, hello. Can you assist me? This is for, I'm getting a battery for my warrant quest. I'm pretty sure that the worm that I killed, I could have just killed that and then killed the warrant thing and not even worried about this quest, but it seems fine. We'll do the quest properly. So they want me to enter phase space, probably. If you insist. Handy notes. Yeah, I think at some point I'm gonna install it again or turn it back on. I've had it, but I tend to turn it off and on. I think that if I had been running handy notes this whole time, I would have, like, cried. Because it would have just been so overwhelming and so much map clutter that it would have just made it, like, impossible to tell where I was going. So I think that as useless as it was yesterday, I think it was good to kind of like wander around, try and get my bearings. Is this Undermine? Yes. Searching for one of your add-ons. Tome of Teleportation. Tome of Teleportation. Should be linked in my add-ons. I got a Google Doc that you can pull up anytime by putting that command into my stream chat. I don't have to be live or anything. You can just come by. Phase conduit. Okay. I don't need that because that's how I got in. Yeah, it's a good one. I want to finish the phase weekly. I do think that compared to, like, when I saw Untethered Coins, I was like, oh dear. I had, like, Miscellaneous Mechanica war flashbacks. And I think that Well, it's easy. I think that they're just giving out 7 a week for a weekly is kind of the polar opposite of what Miscellaneous Mechanica was. Like, it'll take 10 weeks. That's how many weeks it'll take if you want to get everything, and that's fine. You just got to choose which, keep up with your weekly and pick which order you want stuff in. There's not a whole lot else to it. But I do need to make sure I do it. So I think we'll get it done today. You get progress for even just killing stuff down here. Oh, hey, Kid Zero, thanks for the rate. Welcome, people. You have the spark bug? A lot of people are reporting they've done everything, only half a spark. I have no idea. I haven't looked. I'm usually really lazy about crafting gear because I really hate having gear crafted. So I don't usually do it until like the moment before raid. Alright, hello. Which is not until August 12th, or I guess 13th for us. I think it's some coffee. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're at 1 of 10 untethered energy samples. This isn't a fast quest, but we are making progress. Also, there's a rare over there. Greetings. Hi, Day. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You must be back in Montreal. Because you left on Wednesday, right? Something like that? Are you recovered? Do I have my dates right? What year is it? Who am I? Oh, flew back Wednesday. Ha! I hope you had a lovely smooth trip. Oh, moly. I've been just trying to keep... Oh, there we go. Achievement progress. Can I get anything cool? No. Okay. I'm just trying to keep like one brain cell in front of the other right now. I almost overslept stream, and I never do that. I didn't have an alarm, and I woke up, and I like felt kind of funny for like 7:30. And I like sat up and I looked at my clock and it said 8:30 and I'm like, uh-oh. We gotta get up. There should be a sample. Yeah, there you go. So this is for 1/3 of the warrant quest that's gonna let me summon Purple Pete, which I think is good to do just for educational purposes anyway. Plus there might be some good... Oh, there's another rare over here. Let's go look at that. Oh, it says Morgul. I wonder if he's the parent of Morgulito, aka Jimmy. I gotta go look. Oh, Kapow, thank you for the 28-month resub. Hi. How you doing? How come I weren't quest with someone else? There's a bunch of different things it can be. I don't know why. Maybe they give people random ones. You can certainly like help kill other people's warrant spawned mobs. Because I helped kill Grubbus that was like right outside town. I want to do... No, that's just a Rampager. That's just a Swinger. Where is Morgul? Oh, there is Morgul. Oh, he's just right here. Hello. I don't have a lot of health on me right now, and that's fine. That's why we carry health pots. Woke up this morning wide awake. Clock's at 3:30. Yes, you do win. That does suck. Hit the ground running. Had a fun night out with friends and colleagues. Good cue to take a wee break from drinking for the next couple of weeks. Personal best at the gym yesterday. Nice. That's awesome. One rare lock beyond the achievement linked to the warrant. Okay. Well, thanks for the bits. Long-time watcher from YouTube. Just want to say thank you for being you. Love your content. Thank you. That's so sweet. I can keep that up. There's a lot of things I can't promise, but I can keep being me. I don't got anybody else in the bank here. Oh no, that's just a dump. We don't have to do that again. We did that lots yesterday. No one asks how is Morgul. Morgul didn't give me Morgulito, and I'm a little offended. Also, I think I left my quest area. Untethered batteries. Yeah, I sure did. I did not see the Postmaster's Hearthstone yet, I don't think. Morning, Hazel. Good morning! Started playing WoW again since Shadowlands, enjoying it so much more. The only thing I've done different, uninstall damage meter. Sometimes you don't need it. There's a 100% drop rate for me. It must be a bug. What's in the menu for today? I want to set myself up. There's some campaign that's for Ecodome. Well, it's not Aldani because that's the dungeon, but the other Ecodome, the one that you're like getting animals for. There's some questing that's related with that, like getting it set up and starting it. And I don't think I did any of that yesterday, so I want to get to that at some point. I'm doing my warrant quest right now and just kind of trying to get a feel for how long it takes. I might do a short one today. I've been doing scheduling and the math isn't exactly mathing. I think today, I'm going to make a news video today to come out tomorrow, but it's going to be like real Cliff's Notes. I don't think we can do a full one. There would be news for it, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we've got the time to do a proper one. So it's just going to be this week and next week are just going to be little baby updates. Can't wait to know life of this weekend. Yeah. Because we're making raid guides and they're coming out, but need a little bit more time. Oh man, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I started packing ahead of time, because like not all of my stuff is in boxes, but I do have like boxes in lots of places and a lot of stuff out, so it all feels very messy. And I almost wish I had procrastinated longer and not gotten any of that stuff out, because now it's kind of stressing me out that there's just like things in places like waiting for. It's just very messy right now, and it's gonna get packed, so it's not like I need to. There's no way to put it right now. Like we're taking things away. Drive me nuts though. I think I started too early. Packing ahead of time is the way to go. Future Haze will appreciate it even if it's messy now. I just feel like I can't like get back to brain neutral. Like I'm always at brain 14. It's okay. It'll be alright. We got some sleep. That's good. Going crazy farming dark fuse reps. So much trash. Oh, you're doing it though. You're doing it during the buff. That's good. Are you just trying to get to Exalted, or do you want the Paragon cash mount? I got real lucky getting that mount on my first box. I was so happy. At least you're getting... I'm trying to think of any other silver linings. I don't think there's a lot. Clean. I want to say thank you very much for the gift you sent me. I got it. I redeemed it, and I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Want the Paragon cash mount? Don't know if my sanity can take it. Glad you caught up. Yeah. I didn't do as much as I wanted to get done yesterday, but I did do stuff, so I don't know. I just gotta make sure there's time, because the raid comes out on Tuesday. I don't think there's anywhere else I have to be, though. I think today's news video is the only other thing. This is a slow quest. This battery business is not fast. Thanks for all your labor and efforts into your guides throughout the years. Oh, thank you. They sent me a code for a hate forged blaze cycle for the Mountain Dew promotion that I never got. It's very, very kind of them. Another one over here. Yeah, there we go. Hope you can give yourself credit. No, it's hard. I just need it all to be done. I'm not feeling too bad for myself. I just need to get it done. It would be less dramatic if I didn't leave things as long, but then I wouldn't be me. Friend gave me a code for that. Mountain Dew website restricts my country's ISP. Oh, that's annoying. Madly annoyed. There's so many treasures that we can't loot until the cloak gets upgraded more next week. That does suck. I didn't know that was one of the things that was stopping it. Why can't I just fast forward to be at the end of the tunnel already? And I know I'm gonna be at the end of the tunnel in no time, because that's how it works. Like I'm really busy, so it's gonna feel like it's going really fast. It's just that I can't sit around and wait for it to be over. Otherwise, it'll be over and I won't have gotten any of it done. Okay. Did I get my battery? I did. All right. We can turn that in, maybe? Should I do that? Yeah. And I think I can leave phase diving. So I bought the phase regulator and I stuck it on my bar so I can just kind of hotkey get out of phase diving to get back on my mount, which is nice. Started packing 2 to 3 weeks. Remember never being so tired in my life at the end of it, and I don't even have all that much stuff. Yeah, I think the last couple of days are going to be kind of nuts, because I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that we use all the time that we're going to want to pack, like, sort of late, but then it's going to be like, okay, we're leaving in 20 hours. All of this stuff needs to get in boxes. I'm so relieved I have movers this time, though. That makes, I think, anyway, I'm hoping that makes a huge difference. Like, I have to get stuff in boxes unless it's, like, a big thing that they can just move on its own. There's definitely stuff for me to do, but I don't then have to load it into the truck, or like just having people to pick it up and put it down is a pretty big deal. Large sticky void mass. This is also for the Warren quest. Okay, let's do this one next. Energy encapsulation. Purple Pete, I'm coming for you. Don't think you're getting away with this. Did it all solo? There's a lot of emotion behind it. Hazel, try to double question mark Kaiveza. Pretty sure I got a world record for the fastest wipe in existence. Got the let her solo me achievement as soon as I stepped into the room. Let her solo me. Oh, that's good. That's good. I haven't looked at her yet. I'm scared. I'm leaving that one for a later me. Fully a later me problem. The Kaiveza mechanics obliterate me. Is the single question mark version like kind of sort of doable, or is even that like quite hard unless you're very, very good? Not that I'm gonna mess with it or anything, but I'm just kind of curious. Is this one gonna go faster? Maybe. It seems like more of a normal quest. I look forward to obliteration. It all one-shots you. Oh, okay. Oh boy. I think that Delve season bosses really kind of satisfy my Mage Tower itch. It's the same kind of feeling, I think. Doable, basically a bullet hell fight, lots of moving, less about interrupts like the other ones. Well, that's good news for me. Maybe not so much the moving. It's not like I have a lot of mobility, but just the not having to interrupt as many things, because I only have one interrupt in the first place. Well, that's good to know. I don't think I'm going to try it, because if I try it, I'm going to get stubborn. I'm going to want to kill it, and then that's going to derail my entire day. Just did the Mage Tower Spell Tome run, and I never want to step into Mage Tower again after doing 7 of them. Grass in your mount, though. I love that one. I think that one's great. Everything one-shots. And on double question mark, one-shots you twice over. Is it just... So then, if it already one-shots you in the first question mark, I wonder what changes for the second one. If it's just a tuning thing, like it takes you that much longer, so you have to do it perfectly for that much longer kind of thing? Early housing, no matter what version of Minute we pre-order? That's what I heard. I'm gonna have to dig into all this today and figure out if they've announced any of this or if it's all just leaks. Not much changes, just a lot more health. Okay, okay. First question mark kills you, second one deletes character. They need to do a third one that gets me off my computer and makes me touch grass. Summon animation's cool. Same with the Moon Saber from BFA. More and faster. More dashes on the guessing game, and the guessing game is faster. Okay. Data mining, pretty sure. Okay. Alright. How are all the things looking? 21%! Look, we're a fifth of the way there. It's probably just from, like, questing mog. That's world boss loot. Yeah, this is part of the reason I'm doing my warrant quest, is for Bounty Seeker. That's right. There's a pet that you get for doing 4 different warrants, which I think are weekly anyway, so I want to make sure I'm on top of that. Plus, that pet's very cute. Moonlighter is for 2 warrants, and that gives you a cache, which has a chance to give you cloaks, it looks like. Alright, alright. Upgrading the Rescue Wraps will give us more appearances. That's not a big deal. Completing every warrant gives you a mount. Okay, so these warrants are really tied to quite a few cosmetics, and it's just a matter of do your weekly quest. So it's good that we're doing it. This is not a waste of time. Whoa. Yeah, so the pet is for Bounty Seeker, which is 4 warrants. Looks like this. Stares into your soul, etc. Hello, Hazel. Hope you're doing good. Nice you're doing Saturday videos on YouTube. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to be back. I am doing raid guides this patch. The first one I think should have come out this morning. We're going to get the next 6 of them out before Tuesday, and then the last one is admittedly going to be late if it does ever exist. Hopefully it will this time, but I'm moving, so I'm not going to be able to make any promises. I might even have to miss a few of my own raid nights. That'd be cute. Yeah, last one being the final boss. Demencius is going to be a later Hazel problem. I realized we're really not getting, or it seems like we're really not getting, like a victory lap season for the raids this time around, so I let go of my plans to make a Gallywix or an Onsurek guide. It's not relevant anymore. there was a window and I missed it, and it just is what it is. Energy encapsulation. So we can turn that in. I think I'm doing like altogether too much flying around, but that's okay. The sticky void mass, I think, is a different process. Most wonderfulest person in Azeroth. Oh, coffee good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not see... No, I didn't see that. It doesn't sound like it's really relevant for me. I don't play in China. Might be better that I don't know. But yeah, I was holding on to a lot of footage that I deleted to make room because we're just not doing this. We'll try and do the next one. One day at a time. One day at a time. All right, I have 2 of the 3 things. I need a large sticky void mass. And the large sticky void mass is going to come from over here, potentially? Unless that's where purple peat is. Hello. Oh yeah, look at that. 5 corrupted sap. Okay.
Your patronage
we can do that.
Quite appreciated.
Who's got corrupted sap? Lots of people. Okay. Oh, over here. Use the phase dive flight points. Ah, it's so annoying though, isn't it? Like you have to go and then you have to cast and then you can zoop and then you get out of the thing. Like I know they're teleports, but I would honestly kind of rather fly sometimes. Just like less lift. Less things for me to, buttons for me to click. Today in this moment, Ecodome needs help. Miss flying, this makes me realize how much I hated the carts. It's nice to see the flying mounts. They get a big swoopy hat. They haven't given me any quest items. So presumably we're doing this right. Oh, RMA 1994, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Have you seen the cool phase diving mount? I heard that there was one. I haven't seen it yet. Hello. How are you? A lot of issues with this quest at first seems to be resolved. I didn't see those quests. The Warren quest initially starts in Tazavesh. There was a guy by a board that started it. I'm trying to think if I can think of anything else that's helpful to say. Because the people that give you the component quests, I think you probably have to be on the Warren quest to get the component quests. Because like you do 3 quests to get the tools that you need to summon the boss. These treasures that give 2 resonance crystals are just insulting. Key threat, just unlocked it now. Oh, yeah, that's true. You also need a tiny bit of Koresh Trust rep. You need to have rep 3 to start warrants with Koresh Trust. I'm 4, which means something. I can now find ethereal pocket storage treasures. So that's exciting. I don't think I found one of them yet, but is that what you're talking about? Like a treasure that gives 2 resonance crystals? Is that what I've unlocked the ability to loot? Just like expedition packs. Do they drop a mount like expedition packs do? That would be kind of cool. It is kind of fun having like a fresh zones, all the things to like look into. Phase lost and found. Collect all the phase lost item appearances found from phase diving orbs. Gives you a actual slate back mount. And then a bunch of, I guess, appearances or whatever. Collect all of the phase lost item appearances. Rank 3 Rescue Wraps are required in order to collect the orbs, so this is not a me problem right now. Based on a percentage chance, large amounts of orbs have fixed coordinates. Rank 4 unlocks the ability for the orbs to appear after you kill an enemy. It is possible to obtain more than one item from the same orb. Okay. Good to know. So that's cool. Tons of cosmetics there. Not necessary, though, for me right now, because I don't have... We're time gated on that, it sounds like. Like, we can't get to Rescue 3 until next week, at least. Yeah. Why were people asking me if I'd been looting the orbs? I don't think any of us have been looting the orbs yet, unless I'm completely misunderstanding. So many amounts that I don't know about. A lot to come to grips with that here. Let me see. Ior is in how? Thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. It's picking me for your Prime. We are at rank 3? I am at rank 3. You're right. I guess I was thinking of like the 3rd research level. Okay, never mind. We can do it. We just can't. Rank 4 unlocks the ability for the orbs to appear after you kill an enemy, but we don't have that. But we do have rank 3 to collect the orbs. Okay. They're lootable. You can loot them in phase diving. You need to collect them all to get them out. So that is doable then? Like now? But maybe harder than it would be because people might be competing for the orbs and because you can't spawn them with mob deaths just yet. Gotcha. Gotcha. Spam world boss groups. Okay, that sounds annoying. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try to shard hop to try to find these things up. I think that if I just chill, it will be easier to do over time. Like, it's nice that it's brute forceable. Gotcha. I think I could like lose my whole life wandering around phased up and being like, where are the orbs? Why aren't they up? Finished Lost and Found achievement today.
At last,
Did it in
we
1 hour.
return to
67 orbs.
Always a pleasure.
Alright. Alright, I got Purple Pete's cell key. There's Purple Pete. Not to be confused with Sneaky Pete. Not Sneaky, just purple. Love this new expansion so much. Leveling in Mop. Nice. I wonder if anyone will want. Highly dangerous, should not be confronted alone. Okay. Started group. Purple Pete. I'm summoning Purple Pete. I can't summon other people. Should be clear about that. Clear a little room over here. You'll finding phase diving yet to try confuses me in concept. It is not wildly intuitive. The more I get used to it, the more I like it. Generally speaking. Let's convert to a raid. Let me also use my little key thing here. $153 mil. Killing world boss counts as phase diving activities. I finally finished my phase diving weekly. Which is nice. So when I look at the warrant quests for Moonlighter, I have killed Grubber, but that doesn't count as completing his warrant. I think you need to do the quest and summon him in order to actually like get the warrant thing done for the achievement, unless it's broken. People are getting different warrants. I have some corrupt constables while you have Pete. I wonder if some people in this group are not coming at all and they're just shard hopping. There's me and at least one other person here. Yeah, people are shard hopping. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull it. I hope for the best. They're not that big of health. And I have good gear. A lot of people shard hopping. Yeah, this is why I don't like shard hopping and I usually don't do it, is it just feels kind of rude to join a group that is looking for players to come help with no intention of helping them. It's just using people. Like, it's a very, like, in the world of things that are, like, kind of jerk moves, it's, like, a very minimal thing, but, like, I don't know, it just feels a little weird. Oh, no. Okay, good news. I've learned something. I've learned, don't do these in a raid group. That's what I've learned. Don't do them in a raid group. Shouldn't have had raid. If you had known that, could you have told me like 5 minutes ago? All right. I'm gonna I mean, I still have the key. So I think maybe the spawning thing just needs to reset. Yeah, there's the spawning thing again. Just found out through you. Well, I found out at the same time. Sometimes when it says a mob is highly dangerous and should not be confronted alone, it might be reasonable to assume that they intend you to do it with a big group. I don't think I'm that dumb for that one. Anyway. These things seem like you can do them solo. They say that they're highly dangerous, but they don't seem to be. So, it's fine. All right, we did it. Let's go back to Constable. I also want to turn this one in too. Let's go this way. There we go. Thank you for the science. Thought it was like a world boss. Well, we learned something. Hi. Name of the add-on for Achieves of the Area. This is all the things. It's tracking cosmetics that I can collect in a zone that I'm in. And then when they come from achievements, it'll show me.
The trust will restore our world.
Alright. So I got my 7 coins, I'm assuming. Are they real coins? They are real coins. They're currencies. Okay, they're transferable currency. Presumably it's warband capped though, like. I mean, I guess I should look that up. But I'm assuming you can do this once. You can get those coins once per week per warband. Otherwise, I guess I'm logging on alts. You only need 66. No one said, yeah, warband. Okay. No one specifically said that it was in the Wowhead comments, but I'm assuming it is. I'm saving mine. I want this mount, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold back and wait. Okay, we can turn in. Let's go back to Tazavesh. And we can probably port back there. Yeah, this is faster than flying, but I do hate it. It's like annoying. But also I'm just cranky, so we can't blame it too much. So this guy, Constable Zawar does. Fine work, check the warranty board next time. Alright, so we got some reputation. That's good.
So is money.
My rep is 4.5. You'll also... I was going to say you're going to be pleased to hear that I got my better fiber, but that's not true. I put in a public work order for it. I don't think anyone ever filled it. Maybe not as many people are 5 as I thought. Ethereal pocket storage. Oh, wow. Let's go see what's in it. Oh, boy, everybody. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Where is it? Here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh, I actually got a green. I'll take it. I needed that for transmog. I will stop making fun now. Cool belt. Yeah. I did tip, but I tipped like 150 gold. Maybe it's not a big enough tip. Learn the tailoring thing. Haven't seen anyone work order it. Dialogue UI. That's why. Well, how much gold do you think I should have tipped? It doesn't take any of their maths. Taylor's not ready yet. Yeah, I guess that's probably it. I feel like things like that, that they're just, that like, you can fill an unlimited amount of them, people usually, people will usually do. Would make it for you if I could on my server. It's just, I don't know. I just, like, it's fine, but I don't know if that's why. Been a while since I've been able to tune in. Did you end up getting all the mounts? No, 2 of them never dropped. 2 of them did not drop for me. Morgil. So I'm saved to him. He has a chance to drop Jimmy. And then, of course, his gloves. There's some more rares that have stuff. We killed Setharbs. He has a chance to drop a mount. We didn't get that. Debating trying to kill some of these things in other characters, but maybe we don't worry about it. Common, so quest mods, rares. I thought those were rares. Those are rares and then these are rares. Why are there 2 sections of rares? Are these like under the sea rares? No. Chowdar's favorite ribbon. Yeah, it seems like a good drop rate. Got in my 3rd alt. Morgil drops Morgilito. I'm a taker, not a maker. The real thing that sucks is the daily limit. Oh, I forgot about the daily limit. That's probably why. That's probably what's going on. Super cute heart ribbon on your character's finger. Why are these rares in separate sections? Are these ones nested under phase diving? No, they're not. Or are they? Oh, they are. Okay, so these are phase diving rares. And then the rest of them are regular rares. Okay, okay. All right. Malekta's burrowed under the ground, jump around to lure it out. I'm gonna go try and kill this rare. This isn't what I'm here for today, but I'm gonna proof of concept. I'm just gonna fly over there. I can't be bothered to phase dive. Yeah, the reason I tipped so low is I completely forgot there was a limit on how many public work orders somebody could fill, so I kind of figured that they could just like stand there doing it infinitely, and I'm like, why wouldn't someone do it? I know it's only 150 gold, but it's a free 150 gold. I forgot that they're limited. Glad you can understand ATT. Barely. Barely. Okay, so this is around where the rare can spawn. That doesn't necessarily mean he's up. He's underground and you're supposed to jump around a bunch to summon him, but I wonder if you would maybe see like a... Oh no, there... Well, something was there. I saw it. I saw it! Or is that just a regular burrower? I was gonna say, I wonder if you would maybe see the silver marker on your map for it. Jaws of Oblivion. Oh, there's also a treasure here. Potentially. Maybe. Maybe not. Hard to say. Taking again this season, completely clueless, kind of scares me. I don't have Roche Scanner on. I didn't want to... Oh! The star's here now. I wonder if it just spawned. I wonder if some of these have pretty forgiving spawn rates. That would be nice. There we go. There he is. We found him. Wow. So we're hoping for him to drop me a Pelekti, the Mouth of Nothingness, which is a pet. Still not quite old enough to leave the nest. We'll have to come with me. That's how very Monster Hunter of us. He did not drop me the pet. Rude. Okay, what other rares can we do here? Chowder, escaped auction parcel. Can be completed daily. Okay, alright. So that one's back in Tazavesh. Rare hunting's kind of fun. I'll do the ecodome thing in a minute. This is good. All the things tracks whether or not I've killed a rare or like I'm locked out to it. This blue check mark means that I'm saved to that rare for the moment. So I basically can just find the ones that I'm not saved to yet and just give them a go. Alt right clicking on the name of a rare in all the things will give you... It will give you a waypoint to follow. So the big rares, Grubber looks like a weekly save. Some of them say that they're daily. Hey, he's at level 675 now. Look at you go. Yeah, it looks like maybe the warrant rares are weekly. What I'm hoping is that spawn times are pretty chill for the other ones. I might have just gotten lucky with that last one. So there's a guy that could be over here. I came over here for what, Miasma Wrath? No. What did I come over here for? Chowdar. His name has air quotes. Chowdar. Because I want his favorite ribbon. Oh, he pats. Okay. He pats all over this corner. So he goes basically from this. He goes from here all the way up here And then it looks like I'm looking at the Wowhead map now for where he's been seen. All the way down to basically that waypoint that I had for him there. So he doesn't look like he's currently up. Comments have anything? Can be engaged safely at blank. What's the respawn timer? That's what I want to know. What's the respawn timer? There's a mysterious notebook. That's not what we're here for. I suppose if I'm not willing to shard hop, I should also just, like, be willing to, like, give up and move on sometimes. What's this over here? What are you doing? There's a little lantern over here. It's like a little light post. Why is it here? That's cool. I wonder if that comes in handy for anything eventually. I'm just looking for Chowdar. Well, Chowdar's not here. What about the Night Reaver? Can be completed daily. Can drop a pet as well. That one back by the Ecodome. I found a secret! Yeah, next time people are like, oh man, I need to find a lamppost that's out of place. It was over by Chowdar. Maybe someone is hanging at the lantern and face diving. Oh. That could be it. That could be true. This is almost empty. You gotta hate when you get to the point of like a lip balm where you're just like scraping your lips with the plastic container. So this is where I came to come look for the Night Reaver. The Night Reaver looks like he's in phase diving, but he's not in the phase diving rare section. What are we saying here? Patrols flying high in the sky, you can pull him at the provided coordinates. Okay. He is in phase diving. I just killed him. Oh. Because he seems like kind of far from the phase diving conduits. Oh, he is in phase diving mode. Night Reaver. Are these all phase diving rares? Was Chowder in phase diving? Or is it just the purple ones? I kind of hate having two different versions of the zone. I kind of hate it. Chowder is not. Okay. So they need to move this guy out of this section maybe. Oh no. I'm confusing the Harvester with the Reaver. Harvester can be summoned and killed only during a Devour attack. Oh no, Night Reaver. Night Reaver needs to move up. I see. Wallbreaker we've already killed. Urmog, the Terror Below. Can drop a Crowlusk mount. This one might be a weekly rare? There's a lot of treasures. I mean, we have ethereal pocket storage treasures now, but I just don't think that they're worth very much. Anything good? 12 resonance crystals. Wow. Okay. I should probably start Ecodome soon. I just wanted to like give any rares that I can find a go for like mount chances and stuff. I kind of want to get my bearings with which ones do I want to keep on top of for mounts. So this is a spawn point for Urmag. Urmag, provided coordinates are a safe spot to avoid aggroing things. He casts things. Okay. Oh, he's in phase diving as well. Gosh. Okay. I think I'm gonna not stress about phase rares for the moment. Rare scanner tells you which are phase, which aren't. I just didn't want to run rare scanner. It's so disruptive to have it like honking at you. Like I know it's telling you that there's rares up, but like I feel like it would tilt me so much to be just crossing the zone and it's like, there's a rare here, but you can't kill it unless you go over to this random other place, get into the phase, and then remember where you were. Like it's ugh. Oh, hang on. I see her. Oh, it's Hecatamos. I think I've done Hecatamos. Well, maybe he's daily. Also, he gave me his pet already, so I don't know if I need to do him again. Maybe for Mog or something. Hecatarnos. Hecka, what are you doing? No, he was in the phase as well, wasn't he? Rare scanner, a total heart attack. Are there when you get there it's already dead. I'm using an add-on called Waypoint UI. Waypoint UI. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't find this very intuitive at all. I think I've actually summoned that rare before. I just didn't know what I was doing as I was doing it. Let's...
With funding comes salvation.
turn that in. There must be... I want to do the Ecodome quests. I understand there's like a whole quest line that you can do. Oh, there's also treasures. Hang on. Find a... oh no, there's... abandoned lockbox. Contains a blade of lost hope. I'm wondering if any of these are things that I can just like loot. Hang on. Unusable unless you turn off ethereal pocket storage, otherwise it's going off every 2 seconds. Yeah. Seems like a lot. Tatsumesh. Just seeing if there's anything we can just like kind of grab. This one's really close by. It just said loot overflowing mail. Yeah, mail overflows right here. So do you just loot this and it gives you the Hearthstone? Is that it? I'm stuck. Oh. Oh, there's more to it. Am I doing it? It's like the raid, like the dungeon boss mechanic. Seems promising. Wow! We did it! Postmaster's Express Hearthstone. Alright. That was not hard. That's nice. I wanted one thing to be like a gimme. Something we can figure out without even looking it up. That's great. Postmaster's Express Hearthstone. Let's see what it looks like. I want actually Hearth. That's cool. She's like a regular cast animation, but then you're in kind of like a male tornado. Got my final transmog for the Mysterious Satchels and the Mysterious Fortune event. Congratulations! Felt like that took forever. I got stuck up on weapons when I was doing mine during the last event. Okay. Find a battered book and a submerged Mr. Longlegs. Well, maybe I kind of want Mr. Longlegs. Battered book and a submerged bottle in order to reveal the coffer and obtain its treasure. Okay. So the battered book is... where are we going? There's the battered book. Where's the bottle? Is it nearby? Yeah, they're both on that continent. Alright. No, I haven't done the face lost achievement yet. That seems like something that can wait. I want to go in... I want to get back to the face diving thing. I think it's in the building, but I forget where the door is. What you like, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper? Honestly, they both kind of terrify me at this point in my life because I feel like if it can take pain off a car, maybe I shouldn't drink it. But given the choice, probably... I used to like Dr. Pepper when I was a kid. What am I doing? I'm going to... Oh, Pennytron, thanks for giving out 5 gift subs. Appreciate it. Wow. Thank you so much. Congrats to those who picked one up. Take forever until we get the perk that the spheres can drop from mobs. Yeah. Yeah, between the two of them, Dr. Pepper. Pocket storage. I know these don't contain very much, but like, I feel compelled to loot them. I wonder if they have a chance to give anything. They have I mean, there's armor. I got that one piece of armor, so I guess there's like green Mog that I can get. As an Australian, Dr. Pepper was never big here. Tried it early on this year. Pretty hooked. I just like that it's not really pretending to taste like anything. Like, don't get me wrong, it has a flavor, but it's not trying to fool you into thinking that that flavor is like fruit or anything. Not that that's what cola does, but... Chance for green gear, haven't seen much more. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here. I'm looking for the battered book, first of all, which should be nearby. Over here. This is where the battered book should be. There it is. And then I also, secondly, will need the submerged bottle over there. Name of the add-on using to look up rares? This is all the things. All the things. You can alt-right click the name of a rare or an item or anything and it'll plot a waypoint on your map. Super useful. Tastes like a child's cough syrup. Prunes are a major ingredient. Yeah, alt-right click the name of the thing that you're looking for. Not the... Like it has to be like a thing with a waypoint, so it has to be like an NPC or a treasure or something like that, but alt-right click. You can also, when you're mousing over it, all the things will tell you all the keybinds. You can see the bottom one says alt-right click to plot waypoints. So, that's a wind catcher. That's a Hecatamos thing. There should be a submerged bottle. There it is. Yeah, super useful for stuff like this when you just kind of want to like noodle around and find things. So now we should be able to go to the ancient coffer, which is back that way. Can read both of them. Whoa. Doesn't tell me that. The waypoint doesn't work. Maybe I have the option disabled. What would happen to us if WoW blocked handy notes in ATT? I have to find things the old-fashioned way. I probably wouldn't find as many things, to be honest. List of cats shows their coordinates clicking and then doesn't seem to do anything. Alt-right click is doing waypoints for me. Maybe we'll try the cat petting thing next and see if it works. I'm here looking for a coffer. A little farther in, maybe? Is it indoors? Is it up? Ancient coffer. It is up. Although I have officially drained my vigor here. There it is. So this should have a pet. One Mr. Longlegs for me! Also can disenchant this to get some thing. Yeah, this is all the things. Does it spawn until you get some other treasures? It's lucky that we just picked them up. Alright, what else do we have? The treasures are going okay. I'm not mad at the treasures. The abandoned lockbox has a lot of coordinates, which makes me feel like they're not gonna all be up. Poorly stitched sack. Alt-right click, looks like that one's... Oh, not far, actually. Hi, Stoic Gaming, how you doing? Just 300 yards this way. Oh, literally right here. I'll take it. That one has our mace. Look at me getting all the things progress. This is fun. Gift of the Brothers. Treasure chest. Contains brother's final gift. Offhand appearance. Where's that one? Kind of far. Is there anything else that's closer? Yes, this one's closer. This is, I actually almost prefer this to going the handy notes route, just for getting some of them off my list, because it lets me kind of do them at my own pace. Like, I can kind of look through a list and, like, just pick them out one at a time. This is probably underneath, unless it's right there. That's it there. Right there. Sandworn coffer. There we go. Desperate Defender's Bladed Staff. Cool, cool. This is all the things that I'm using. Got the brother's final gift, just as you said. And then, skeletal tailbones. Oh, that one's for a pet. I like pets. I like pets a lot. That's so far. I should probably teleport. There's a waypoint thing here. Zoop to the Oasis. It is nice that things are close enough that with skywriting, if you don't want to phase port around, you don't have to. Ixtal the Observling. Aw. Getting all kinds of pets. Ixtal. I'm assuming that like rare and treasure achievements are going to be are going to be kind of important anyway. Look at him. Look at his little teeth. Excellent. Treasures of Koresh. Discover all of the hidden treasures. Oh. Alright. Because this is only showing me treasures that have, like, cosmetics for me. It's not showing me treasures that just have, like, nothing. Oh, hi, buddy. You want to come hang out with me? You can come in, bud. Do you want me to open the door? It's mostly closed right now. I can swing it open a little more. Hi. Hi, sweetie. How are you? You look so sleepy. It's my puppy dog. He's deciding whether or not he wants to come in. Don't let me rush you. You know, take your time. There's a flickering lantern. That's not what I were looking for, though, is it? I was here for... What did I come here for? I pinned a map for something. Was it Gift to the Brothers? I think it was. Hi, Mr. Moose. Hi, sweetie. There you go, Bobs. There is an unlock for mounting and phase diving. It'll be, what, next week? Something like that? It's on the cloak. The cloak, unlock. Yeah. Flickering lantern. No. No, this is it.
So
Maybe this is. Have you seen my brothers? It's so dark. When did you last see him? North by the scent of blossoms, west to see what had survived.
There remains
South
much
towards the
to do.
arrival. I betcha we can brothers final gift. I betcha Wowhead has some coordinates for me. Works with phase diving. Strongly recommend leaving untethered space in the beginning. You can't mount there. Okay. Find the flickering lantern. You can refresh it, have to travel, and send them back to their brother. Okay. Copy. I don't have my paste stat on already. Tongue is so cute, all curled up. Big bed, and he's like, I want this small spot. Normally he starts out like that, but then as he warms up, he starts to stretch. Okay. In-game map. Oh, literally the one I'm on. Okay, hang on. In-game map pin. Gee. Alright. We can do this. The component pins are not in all the things, but Wowhead has them. Oh, hi, kitty. You want to come up? Hi, sweetie. So with the lantern buff, we find the people, we send them back. So that's the first one. Lane, in map pin. Hi, you can jump up. You can do it. Down that way. 25%. You should be done with the zone this month. Yeah, if only this was linear, right? Hi, sweetie. Up you get. Come on. You can do it. If you're only optimizing the bed real estate. There you go, sweetie. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you're a little chilly. You need a hug? New foster pup quirk. He barks at the garbage truck like a cartoon. No, oh man. Here sometimes the waste truck workers will have dog treats. And they'll like milk buns and they'll give them to like dogs that stop and visit, and it's really cute. Garbage man just called him over to smell all the smells. When I first brought Moose home, the postal workers as well were like really nice about being like, oh, hey, does he want to meet like a postal worker just so he doesn't try to kill us later? Like, can we like say hi so he understands that we're nice people? And they like met him and pet him and let him sniff everything, which was really sweet because I know they're like on a clock. Okay, so that was, we got the second guy down. Also, these flight points seem really superfluous, but that's fine. One more waypoint. In-game map pin.
Everything is negotiable.
Over that way. Puppy looks so sad. Name a puppy. His name is Moose. Seems very used to dogs having big feelings about the truck. Postman too. Waypoints showing is not waypoints, but the icon of the boss on my map. Don't know which add-on's doing it. Oh. Ahoy, Stumpy! Thank you very much for the 29-month resub. He looks so tiny on that sleeping bag. He's just a little puppy. It is a pretty big bed. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, I know. I'll keep petting you. I know. Is that the last one? So now we're heading back here. And it's a good job that we didn't walk. Hi.
Yes, can I help you?
Return his lantern. And now, gift to the brothers. Brothers' final gift. A lot of flying around just for an offhand appearance. There we go. The lockbox has a bunch of coordinates. I'm hoping we'll just kind of find that one at some point. Okay, and then pocket storage has, yeah. Armor. Alright. What am I up to? I want to do my ecological stuff. I don't really know where it starts, honestly. Have I dropped any quests? Don't mind my Nerubian chitin. And my 1 of 4 Nathria skip. Isle of Dorn. 2 of 3 Vault of Incarnate skip. Alliance needs Purple Lotus. Get rid of that. We're not doing that. I could do that for Koresh Trust as well. Do I care? Maybe. Oh, does the ecology stuff not open yet? That was my whole plan! This is going croissant mode also. Hi Hazel, hi chat, hi Mercy. Not the only one who keeps an AQ quest for no reason. It's one of those things that just gets passed around in this game like a virus, but like for some reason I just hold on to it. I think Kitty wants to say hi. I was looking at a whole Wowhead guide for the Ecodome stuff, which just, I foolishly assumed that meant that it was available. There, I'm gonna change my stream title then, because I've deceived everybody. Hunting rares and treasures in Koresh. That's more like it. Always go farm crackling shards for the bird mount. Moose Paw Happy Gear. Something from ATT show directly on TomTom? TomTom should handle your waypoints if you're plotting an ATT waypoint. You'd think. Per got me to look over. She's giving me the business right now. One thing I will say about these pocket storages is that they're everywhere. So if there was lots of armor for me to get, I'm not getting tons of it. I am getting some of it. It's coming along. I'm just disenchanting them as I get them. Just one good way to earn my my Mog. I'm not gonna keep blue Warbound stuff. I don't think. I think I'm just gonna wait until the world starts giving me purple stuff. I'm not really doing a lot of alt early this patch, so I think we can safely just DE this. Hearing an echo? Oh, me too. Yep. I had my own stream pulled up for some reason. It was like unmuted. Hopefully it hasn't been like that this whole time. Oh, goodness. Now that is an epic warband. We can keep that. Yeah, it's weird that Ecodome isn't open yet. It's literally just like quests and cosmetic stuff. Like, why would you not let us do that this week? How are you, Hazel? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm keeping it together. What other rares then? Rares, Treasures of Crush. Discover all of them. Let's work on treasures for a while. Let's do Treasures of Koresh. And you know what? Maybe I should, if I'm doing treasures, turn on handy notes. Add-ons. Handy notes. Must be up to date now. Handy notes. Just War Within treasures. Yeah. Reload that. Probably half of them you can't get yet. Oh. Well, hopefully it's easy to figure it out. Which ones are which. Relatively excited to start raiding next week. Need some Rushy Reps rank 5. I'll tell you which you need a wrap upgrade for. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's out of date? Really? I've been running updates every day. I've been running updates. Got a BTW quest update. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So presumably the red ones are currently unavailable. Is that just because it requires phase diving? Or is it because of the cloak thing? In any case, I think some of these... I'm going to go for the silver ones, which are presumably actually available. I suppose I can deal with us not being able to loot all of them right away in the first day. Map pin. So there's a cave entrance. It looks like maybe over here. Yeah, alright, okay. Why is my vision of the target obscured? Is it just because of this tiny cliff? What do you mean? Is it because of the cave? They've clearly taken some damage. This is weird. I don't like this. I don't know if the treasures give renown. It's really unfair that you can hit me and I can't hit you. Must be too dark like a candle delve? I don't have the same issue. It must be broken. Not sure why. It looks like I can melee them. Okay. Is it every mite in this cave? Because if so, this is gonna suck. Use area spells. It didn't dot them, but I think it did hurt them. That sucks. Weird. AoE spells. Might have been fast drop just meleeing. He's gotten so big, I know. We just passed our 2-year anniversary of bringing them home a couple days ago. I don't have a wild amount of area spells. There we go. We're here for Rashal's vase. Trying to get as many treasures as we can. You can arrange them. Sometimes they're fixed after they reset. Okay. Can I fight this one? Nope. Oh dear. What am I supposed to do? Just spam Holy Nova? He's healing faster than that. Melee attacks heal the caster. He's gonna win. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. Got it. Getting out of here. Psychic Scream. Thank you. What a stupid cave. That's awful. That is patently awful. I'm leaving. I love it when mobs can hit me and I can't hit them. Feign death, yeah. I'm getting out of here. Well, we got it looted anyway. That's good. I'm just gonna run until I've leached things. Try and find a safe direction to just get. Oh, he's sleeping. He's hiding his little puppy dog face. Oh, this is the world boss. I should be careful. World boss is like right there. Looks like we're out of combat though. Okay. Wastelander stash. Shattered crystals. Requires the shadow guard shattered. Does that mean that is that something I've done? We can take a look. It's not far. World boss is bonkers. I managed to do it in not an insane amount of time. Mine didn't take 10 minutes like it did for a lot of people, but I also was very confused and not helping the entire time. Shadow trade imports. Unseal the crate, release the contraband. Can only be used in Koresh. 6-minute cooldown. Probably just like a little combat buff. Death by Diglett, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for picking me for your Prime. Oh, no, I can loot it. There's a thing. Thank you very much. What is it? Literally resonance crystals. Okay. Reshi crystal fragments and resonance crystals. That's alright. We're just trying to clear the map of any silver chests. The red ones are a later me problem. Assuming that it let me loot that one, this one should be fine too. We've all got swords, achievement sword items. No. We've all got swords. No, collect the sword cosmetics. That's funny. We've all got swords. I've heard that some treasures have been fixed. Some of them are gated behind your Reshi. Like, some of them we're not going to be able to loot this week. That one just had 5 resonance crystals in it. That's fine. These ones are all blocked. Currently unavailable. I wonder if some of them just require phase diving? We'll start with these ones anyway. This is... Head this way, see if we can loot anything over there. I want to try rares as well. This seems like the kind of thing that's going to be needed eventually for, whatchamacallem. It's going to be needed for the meta achievement. Some of them are phase diving. The far north ones have other requirements. Okay. So I'll get all the silver ones, and then I'll get into phase, and then I'll see how many other ones it says I can get. Hi, kitty. Hi, sweetheart. There we go. There's another pocket storage over here. I should always loot those because there's a lot of armor I need from them. Huh, yeah, 25%. Oh, got pants. Got some leather pants. I like it when the pants have a skirt on the back of them. I feel like I'm more likely to mog those. Most of the phase ones require cloak at rank 4. Rare double pet stream. Oh no, this one. Painted lockbox. Oh, I wonder if it's just like one of the spawn points for it? Supposedly in this area. It might be like a not all the time thing though. Because I don't see it on my mini map, which makes me think it's not up. I want more jackets. I do make WoW videos on YouTube. I am probably the Hazel you have in mind. Base conduit's there. This one seems like it's not up. Let's see if there's any notes on the abandoned lockbox. Multiple possible spawn locations. Gotcha. Okay. So we won't stress about that for the moment. I think the Wastelander stash is the same way. No, it's just inside a small cave. Okay. Let's go get that one. Pocket storage are dropping gear for me. Not all the time, but sometimes I'm getting greens. But I need all the appearances, so it's all good. So here's a cave. Hopefully this cave sucks less than the last cave. Yeah. Can't complain. It's a good cave. There's the Wastelander stash. I'm not mad at this, actually. Okay, so that's all the silver ones with the exception of the abandoned lockbox, which wasn't there, but there are other... I do have other waypoints we can try. Horrible spawn rate. Love your YouTube videos. Been a viewer for years. Thanks for stopping by the life. Yeah, some of the treasures that were broken earlier seem to be fixed today. I was able to loot a bunch of them. People were saying, like, I looted the skeletal tailbones, Rashal's vase, shattered crystals, tumbled package. They seem fixed. So that's good. Yeah, I just want to try for the abandoned lockbox. I want to check the other spawn points, and then after that, I will go into phase and see if there's any more I can loot. So this is one of the spawn points. Although I don't know if it's like up here or not. Johnny P508, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Appreciate it. Went on a 25-kilometer bike ride today. That's impressive. I haven't seen your new videos. Where did you go? Same channel. YouTube.com/HazelNuttyGames. Same place. Haven't moved. Alright, so it's not there. Give me another coordinate. Try over there. Hi friends, good morning. Hi Parody, how are you doing today? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to your weekend. It begins on a Friday. So this is where the coordinate is. It doesn't look like it's up. This spawn rate might suck. It might be at none of them. It may have a chance to spawn at all of them, and it actually spawns when it feels like it. Yeah, because that's the last coordinate we already checked there. Okay, forget that. Ethereal pocket storage, and that's a phase conduit. We'll get the pocket storage, and then we'll go into phase diving and see which other treasures we can get. Helped a lot my WoW journey. Oh, cheers! Thanks, Adam. Adam the Giant. That's a cool name. So sleepy, also sleepy. Oh, you know who else is sleepy? You have it in common with a very good boy. I like it when he weaves all of his feet together in a little nest. Oh, pocket storage. Don't mind if I do. 5-man raid available. No, not yet. Tazavesh coming next week, I think? Let him lay down and use some of his pillow. Alright, so we're going into phase diving. And it looks like a lot of them do now appear to be available. We're going to forget about the lockbox for the moment. Let's try Tulwar. It should tell me which ones require... It says available. We're going to have to do some walking, though. Not sure how much sleep I was sleeping in that weird half-wake, half-sleep state. Yeah, I hate that. It's usually more rest than not sleeping at all, but, like, not by much. You can do 2 more Mythic Zero for Vault. You won't get loot from them, but you can repeat any of those dungeons, or one of the dungeons twice, for Vault progress. I know some people are doing that. I decided to not bother, but I'm lazy. So that's why I'm not doing it. I did 6, I figured it's good enough. Pretty much any slot is going to be an upgrade, so I don't know that getting all of the options is going to be strictly necessary this first week. Prefer Holy or Shadow Priest? I mean, they do completely different things. I think given the choice, I would usually prefer to heal than DPS, but it kind of depends on the situation. Like if we're raid farming and we're done progressing and no one needs any healing anyway, it's way more fun to just hop on a DPS and blast. But if we're doing progression raiding, or if I'm doing like a Mythic Plus, then it's more fun to heal. But I like both. I like both. Why am I here? Lightly dented luggage. I don't see lightly dented luggage. Sometimes next to a dry tree between 2 rocks or behind a broker's house. What do you mean 2 waypoints? Where's the other one? Happier news, got my Dark Fuse Paragon now, so I never have to touch another pile of scrap again. Nice. Don't know why Tazvesh isn't out this week with the others. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a bit weird. Not guaranteed treasure. I just want to find some more stuff. That one's not up either. Requires phase diving. Should be available. Why? Why not? Resting on the backside of an ethereal wagon. I have a feeling some of these things are not also up. It's in normal phase? The whole... Everything in my UI indicates to me that this one is in phase diving. I don't see it in the normal phase. Kitty's on my lap right now. She laid down. Tips for gearing stuck at 651. This week is kind of a tricky week. We're in like a weird limbo week. Mythic Zeros, if you can get into them. You're getting champion track loot from those. Ethereal pocket storage. Yeah, weird. Alright. Maybe I should turn treasures off. Let's turn off treasures and we'll turn on NPCs. And we'll see. So, I'm assuming the purple ones are the ones that are in my current phase, or the blue ones, I guess. Some of these things I've killed already. 2 loot drops, both belts. Aww. Yeah, Kaiveza also kind of ganked me while I was doing my regular delves just to level them up. Harvester. Kind of hard to get in. Yeah. I did them with a group of my friends. We just did like we picked a night and we just ran through all of them. Took about 2 hours. So happy got a sack brood my first go in Arakara. Not Biz anymore. Aww. Have you played other MMOs? A little bit over the years. I've never really been like trying to stop playing WoW though, so I don't really give them a ton of time. Let's get back into phase space. Some kind of burst attack that's hard to figure out insta-killed me. I was like not looking when she got me. My cat wanted off my lap and I was just watching her to make sure she could jump down okay, and then I look at my screen and I was dead. Delves will be good for gearing, but right now they're kind of given nothing because of the weird like medium week. Like the season hasn't really started yet. Oh, you sleepy bubs. Oh. Yeah. You can do delves for vault. You can stack up your vault for next week by doing a bunch of delves. I did 2 8s to get my first slot at 694 and then I got kind of tired. That's what my vault looks like right now. Looking forward to tanking some zeros. Not having to worry about trash percentage is the best thing ever. Yeah. It was nice kind of doing dungeons with no timer. Honestly, that part was kind of cool. I guess I'm just going to go for a walk. Is this spawn in a random delve? Can you get hero tier? I think that's what 8s give you. I think that this 694 stuff is going to be hero track. I'm not 1000% sure about that, but it seems true. Love that they add new delve stories. Yeah. The new Nemesis packs are pretty tough at harder difficulties. Hang on. I found one of the thingies! Sorry, Miss, I didn't mean it. I just he's like, Mom, you're making so much noise. I found one of the thingies. Okay. Alright. First of all, Wand Mog. Sick. Second of all, this is for phase lost and found. Phase lost appearances from diving orbs. I just tripped on one. But I can check them. This is not an ideal way to do this. Lots of them over there. Unless I'm just like loading the same map in repeatedly. I am loading the same map in repeatedly. Do you think mind control for priests a bit OP for high level delves? I don't know. I wasn't really using it. If it's OP, then it wasn't. Then I'm missing out. Now you get for that achieve looks so good. Took me 4 hours to farm it today. What is the best way? Let me see. Phase lost and found. I don't want to like necessarily grind the whole thing right now, but any of it that I can do. 11-2 mounts you can obtain week 1. There's a good article. Running around with the phase for several hours. They require you to be in phase diving. There's always at least one up somewhere. Multiple are around. Multiple people cannot get the same orb. Chance of getting a weapon appears to be about 20%, so I guess I got really lucky. Server hopping at a spot or cluster spots. Overlook Tazavesh and north of Shendora. Good amounts that are relatively frequent. Here's a bunch of waypoints. Oof. Lot of waypoints. Lots of waypoints. Didn't realize you did Twitch too. I sure do. Oh, I found an orb. Maybe my plan is just to wander around at random. That might be easier than waypoints. Dun, dun, dun. Detritus. Okay. Because if you get all of these, phase lost and found, then you get a mount. And it is gettable. Doggy. Used to have a lab beagle mix. Looks similar. What breed is he? He is a German Shepherd, Malamute, Husky, Cattle Dog, etc. mix. There was like a dozen or more breeds that the DNA test turned up, but those were the top 4. His name is Moose. He's 2. He's very fun. He's very calm and sleepy at home and on stream, and then he's like an absolute hurricane outside in the world. He's a good one. He is. Oh, I thought that was an orb, but it's not. It's just like a thing. I wonder if it's stupid to just wander around. I mean, I found 2 of them. What if the waypoints are like contested and all of the random ones are less so? I think Hazel got the phase orb bug now. I mean, I was kind of running into a bit of a wall with finding rares and treasures. Like, we found a bunch of them. We got some good stuff. But at a certain point, some of them are just going to need more cloak progress, and then some of them just aren't always going to be up. Like, I could go and check again for, like, chowder. And, you know, a few things, really. I guess you know what I can do is I can go on kind of like a tour, like a phase space tour, looking for rares on foot, and then if I trip and fall on a phase orb on the way, then congratulations to me. Haven't been here in a while. Katie's still red? She's on my lap right now. She's doing okay. She is so mad that I'm moving, that we're moving. She has sussed out the boxes. She knows that there's stuff moving, and she is understandably furious. She is not happy. She's been following me around, yelling at me effectively. Just, meow. Meow. Oh. She's sleeping right now, though. Finished? I can't quite decipher that sentence. It sounds almost like some kind of a captcha. Sounds like my husky when I forget to buy him cookies. Worst part of phase diving is the elites. What was I doing? I was just driving by to see if there's any to see if I notice any orbs, but also any rares up. I'm not quite seeing any rares. I think we should go to the middle continent and have a little lap, have a little look at it. I can't believe I got one of them already, although it seems like we're gonna need a lot of them. 200 orbs, 4+ hours of joining random world boss raids to make this achievement. Look around. 1 to 2 orb spots on each teleport. Run through the orb port to the next. 27 weapons in the achievement list. Actually, it's 28. Phase Lost Claw is not on the list, but you need it for the achievements. Okay. So people are brute forcing this in the course of about 4 hours, but that is with phase. That is with phase hopping with like world boss groups and whatnot. So I'm just gonna have like a little look at each of them. Looks like you can do this with basically no thing. I did. I did. I found a house. I felt like I had to talk so many people into letting me have it. You have to talk the sellers into it. You have to talk the bank into it. The teleport feature is built into phase diving. Once you've kind of done the early campaign and unlocked phase diving, you can then use the conduits to teleport when you're in phase space. I'm not like thrilled about it. It's kind of annoying. I did do it. Although I still have nightmares because like the actual like closing doesn't happen until like the day before moving. So I still have nightmares that something happens because then I'm homeless. But everything should be fine. Everybody's pleased, you know. The bank had to look at everything. The inspectors had to look at everything. Everyone agrees that it should be fine, so I'm just trying to believe them. It's nuts. Yeah. Stephanie, thank you for these 64-month resub. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Let's go poke around these hills. Wowie. Did it have everything you're looking for? Pretty close. It just had, like, the right vibes. Like, we toured a lot of houses. And, like, they all do varying levels of well or poorly on, like, the mental checklist. And there's a lot of things that I was looking for and checking for as I was touring houses. But there was 1 or 2 houses. There's 3 in total that we were touring where we were like, oh, we could totally live here. Like, this is it. I need to kill that. I need to be maybe up high because I can't fly right now. I wonder where the best place to pull it will be. Unless it just comes by. Oh wait, it did come by. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 different places that we toured where we were like, oh, this could be it. Like it just feels right. You just like intrinsically, like both of us just liked it and we could see ourselves there. And in all 3 of those cases, we put in offers. The first case, which was like way back in March, our offer was accepted and we did inspections and we got almost all the way there, but ours was not the only offer and another offer managed to drop their conditions first. So like we almost bought a house and then we didn't get it at the last minute and we were heartbroken. And then the second house I put an offer on the day before my wedding. And I was like, I wanted that house, but I was also kind of like, this is going to be a nightmare if I do, like, this is just going to be a huge mess because I'm immediately going away on my honeymoon, but I'm going to have to like chase down like my real money deposit and like get checks to take to banks and like stuff. So it was almost a relief when they didn't take our offer on that one. And then this last one is the one that we got. Does it have good internet speeds? We're going to find out together in approximately 2 weeks. The ISP's advertising speeds that we should be able to stream on. The question is whether that's actually going to work in real life, because real life conditions are often very different from advertised conditions, but there's really no way for me to know until I move there. So we're going to figure that out. We're going to do it live. Checklist for my notes, it's kind of long. Yeah, at least we weren't trying to sell and buy a house at the same time. At least I don't have any children. I wasn't trying to like vet school districts. I don't have like a traditional job, so I wasn't trying to vet commutes. It was a nightmare, but it was probably a lot less of a nightmare than it could have been for people balancing a lot of other things. It's good that you didn't end up with 3 houses. That could have been fun. That is a joke. Of the 3 houses that we put offers on, I love the one that we got best by far. I think it's we would have been happy in that first one. We really would have been. But this one's better. It's just straight up. It's got better outdoor space, and that's the big thing that I really wanted, that I've been really hungry for, is a little private yard that I can enjoy and I can do some gardening and that my dog can enjoy. Like Moose is dying to just hang out outside and lay down and watch the birds. Like we'll go for regular walks in the city and he'll just find like the saddest little patch of grass and he'll grab a stick and he'll just lay down and be like, Mom, can I please? Funny how that works. We were the same. We put offers on okay places, but the one that we got was way more us. I think I was also like, by the time that I got to the one that I wanted, we'd been house hunting for so long that we were better at it. Like I had a better idea of how desperate it was, because at first I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to wait until we have a few places we can tour in a day. It's a big drive to get out of the city. Let's put together a couple of tours in a day, and then we can kind of have a think about it. And I realized pretty quickly that places were selling within hours of going on the market, which is stressful. But it meant that I couldn't just sit around after a listing went up. I had to be checking listings all day. I had like push notifications, and alerts set up. So any new listing in my criteria, I would get push notifications for it. My partner and I would immediately debrief on it and look over it and decide if we wanted to see it. And if we did, we'd text the realtor, we'd get a date ASAP, usually like same day or next day. And then I would cancel everything and we would go see it. And once we started doing that, you were not guaranteed to get your offer accepted, but you would at least get your offer looked at. And that's like, I think we were maybe the first people in the door on the place that we got. And we were able to move really quickly, and I don't think we would have gotten it otherwise. And it sucks that you have to do that, but at least I was able to get an inspection. I didn't have to drop that condition, which is good because I would have been, it would have been based on what we found in the inspection and the further negotiations we had to do. We would have been in trouble if we hadn't done it. But I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Dog says that. Need to lay down. Aren't you happy you don't have to do that anymore? Yeah, house hunting was really... I thought it was going to be so fun, and it started to really grind me down. Is that an orb, or is that just like a... Oh, no, that's just a phase conduit. How you liking the story, Koresh? I won't lie to you, I'm not a big story girly. I'm a huge cutscene skipper. I don't know what's going on. My take on Koresh is that there's a lot of purple and that it kind of hurts my eyes sometimes because of all the sand. I live in Victoria, BC right now. I'm not sharing where I'm moving to. It's on the island. But I'm currently in Victoria, BC, so I'm trying to buy a place, or I am buying a place in the British Columbia housing market, and not interior either. It's wild out here. Ours was on the market for like 8 hours total. What color bright hurts my eyes? I was having that too. I turned down my settings in game, and I turned down my monitor brightness, and it's still kind of getting me, but that's all right. Oh, so I haven't found anything in a while. My goodness. Clodai Lunarian with a raid. Welcome, everybody. Cabbage Patch arrived. Got our inspection done before we sign papers. We can negotiate stuff. Yeah, if at all possible, it's really good to do that because they can find things sometimes that turn out to be very expensive. House hunting's fun for the first few days, looking at houses and listings. It was more fun when I was just like window shopping online and it wasn't actually a question of like, am I gonna try and get this or not? Because I was just able to like daydream about living in different places. As soon as it turned into like, if you want this, you need to do something now, it got a lot more stressful because you have to make huge decisions that have to do with more money than you've ever tried to decide about in your life. And you have to do it on like 6 hours, a coffee, and having seen a place for 20 minutes. It's insane. Do you feel like you had to sacrifice some of your wants? Oh, for sure. Because I'm not a millionaire, and I can't afford like my dream place. I don't think anybody can. I'm lucky I'm even getting into the market at all. But I managed to find a place that had the important things. We'll be able to stop looking at listings. I stopped looking at listings the day we put an offer on the place. My partner was still looking for a while, and I was like, why are you cheating on our house? We're not getting that one. We're under contract. Close the browser tab. It's not going to help. Not a millionaire yet. Oh, man. Isn't the island on fire right now? Or is the fire rear? But the pic I saw. There was a fire in the city last night, but the whole island is like pretty big. It's not, as far as I can tell, not wildly on fire. We do get forest fires in the summer, but everywhere gets forest fires in the summer around here. Oh, I think somebody might have filled... Oh, no, maybe it just timed out. I was going to say somebody filled my order, but I think it probably toasted my order. Big fire north of Port Alberni in the international news? Oh, didn't hear about that one. I kind of stopped going through local news stories because there's only so many of them you can read before you get really bummed out. But I could smell smoke last night in the cities, so there was definitely some fire going on here. How's it going? It's going all right. It's going okay. I'm kind of wandering and lost through phase space. I thought I was going to find more of those orbs, just randomly, and I did find a few of them, and I got one weapon appearance, but I'm starting to think maybe I need some coordinates. There's a website called Is California on Fire? You go there, it's just a page that says yes. Watch too many videos to keep everything straight. Yeah. I'm just so happy for me, but I'm happy for Moose. He doesn't know yet. This dog doesn't know that he's getting a yard. I've tried to tell him. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know what it means. He's getting a yard, guys. Orbs mostly near settlements? Kind of. Where did I find my orbs? I found them near the other ecodome was where I kind of found them. There are like enormous amounts of waypoints that people have. What if I grab this? Hang on, we're gonna copy this. I'm gonna reinstall or enable paste, which lets me put in like huge quantities of waypoints. Do I have paste installed? Yeah, there's paste. Turn that back on. He'll be so happy. Love that feeling. You can give that to your dog. Hope he rolls in that grass. Does Moose eat tree type things? Moose as a puppy ate pretty much anything he could fit into his mouth. Oh, look at him. Oh, he was twitching his ears. I think he was dreaming. Or maybe he just heard me saying his name and he's like, no, leave it to the last round the city Tazavesh had. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, he used to eat all kinds of things. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him for sure. But he's 2 now. He's not like a little baby anymore. He's a medium baby now. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quit phase space so I can fly. And then I'm going to port. Farming the phase map. I kind of sort of was thinking about it, but I don't think we're going to make a meaningful amount of progress on it. I don't want to shard hop. I don't like doing that, so I think that my odds of getting this done accidentally are not very high. He's just a baby. I don't have TomTom, so that's why I wanted paste. So I could, like, do this. Paste and close. Did that not do it? Maybe I do need TomTom. Maybe I need to turn back on. Hope there's some way you can share pictures and videos of him in the yard. I don't know. Finishing on the main tune. He's also gonna have more indoor space too. Like, he loves a good romp around inside, and he's about to have, like, not like tons more space, but definitely more space. It is a bigger place than the one I'm in now. Imagine if I was just... Oh, okay, there's our waypoints. All right. Those are waypoints. Oh, there's an Orby there. Wow. Does he get bath scenes? He gets bath, pouties. He gets emo about the bath. Keep getting renowned in alts after you get renowned 4? Interesting. Second set of world quests? Yeah, usually. They typically spawn late Friday. Kind of halfway through the week, so late Friday. So sometime later today they should come up. Okay, so I got that orb. It did not have anything. Yeah, let's just kind of wander around and hit up all of these little waypoints that we got. I'm curious and too stressed. Yeah, I hope so too. She's definitely mad. She's not going to be happy. We're going to do everything we can to try to keep her comfy. I'm keeping all of her stuff. I'm going to try to set it up the same way that it was. But she's not going to be thrilled. 4 p.m. CDP. She's on my lap right now. She knows something's up because she's found the boxes and stuff. And I've started packing. Her lungs have been pretty good though. She hasn't been coughing much, which is good. Top of the stairs. Okay, so that one's not up. We can go maybe check out over here. There's so many mobs. What's this one? Hallway. Are there more of them like outside of the city? There's a few. I think that this is going to be way easier once we're able to like cloak rank 4 and you can just have the orbs spawn sometimes when you kill things. It might be a little not necessary of me. Okay, so that was one of the spawn points. To try to grind all this out now. Yeah, I'm excited to have a little garden. I'm dying to decorate the place for Christmas. I'm hoping that I have a little tiny bit of budget for it so I can get like some outdoor Christmas lights and stuff. I would love that. Like, I like decorating for Christmas anyway, but I've never had like an outdoor space to decorate. The most I've ever done is put like lights on a balcony railing. We have an HOA. Thankfully, no. I had to give up quite a bit to get a place that wasn't strata, but I managed to get a place that's not strata. So I'll have neighbors, there will be bylaws, but I am not anything maintenance related is just me dealing with myself. I can figure out how I want it done. I can figure out when I want it done. I can pay for it myself. And it's a pretty big deal that I managed to get a place that wasn't, because most of the like the first time homebuyer sort of places, most of the places in like a starter budget are strata here. Like they're townhouses and they're condos, and those are great places to live, but I really wanted to try and get a place with a little bit more of my own privacy and a little bit more of my own independence. And I'm really happy that I did, because I had to spend quite a bit more money. But I was able to, ooh, an Orby. I was able to qualify for it, and I had transmog. Some savings. I've been saving for years. So I've got my down payment together, and I think we can do it. But yeah, I don't like to talk down on stratas too much, because a lot of them are great and a lot of them are unavoidable. It's kind of like telling somebody, "Oh man, you really shouldn't do this thing," when like a lot of people don't have a choice. Like, you know, a house, like a home is a home. If you can afford it, it's better than being homeless, which is where a lot of people are at. So nice fishing spots in driving distance. Yeah. Yeah, there will be. I got another Orby. So that was good. That was good. I kind of checked all of the Tazavesh spots. So I could wander around and wait for respawns, or we can go back to the phase conduit, port to a different continent, and then go check all those spots. Check all the new spots. You're gonna be decorating your WoW house and your IRL house at the same time? Double homeowner. I was starting to get a little worried I wouldn't find a place in time for player housing. I really wanted to get my IRL housing first. Man, I think HOA horror stories or strata horror stories travel a lot farther than stratas that work perfectly fine. Yeah. What are the orbs you're talking about? So I'll show you when I find another one. In phase space, there are orbs that spawn that when you walk into them have a chance to give you like a weapon mog appearance, and there's an achievement for collecting all of them that gives you a mount. It's this phase lost and found achievement. So that's what we're on about. HOAs are going to become illegal here. Is it just like a mandatory management company then? Because here it's basically just like the people that collectively own like a building, like a condo building or townhouses or whatever, that are pooling resources and administrative power to agree on how to do things like maintain the collectively shared things like roofs and, you know, the parking structure and sidewalks and snow clearing and stuff like that. Like, there is some amount of administrative load that has to happen. Someone's got to do it. Some of them are professionally managed, and some of them are managed by residents as is. But like, you have to have something, otherwise there's just chaos. I don't know. It may also be a bit different in the States versus Canada. There may be different limitations on what can and can't be done. Episode about American HOAs, how out of hand they've gotten. Something like 30 or 40% of housing that was available on the market was strata housing here. And if you make that number like housing that's like under 800k, it's like a huge chunk of it. Super, super commonplace. Alright, we're gonna go noodle around. Let's go noodle around in that northern continent. Let's go up here. Apartment building owned by a family. They own several other buildings in the same street, doing it for 25 years. They do a great job. Sepulvito, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's find some more Orbies. Next to the teleport. I feel like the ones next to the teleport are going to be the ones that are snapped up the quickest. There's another one there. Maybe a few more over this way. Oh, Kobe Sanctuary, thanks for the 12-month resub. Happy 1 year. Appreciate it. Oh, you sleepy bud. Are you tired? Don't get too warm, okay? If it gets too warm in here, you just walk out. You just go. You've got lots of beds. You can sleep in any room you want. I think he just farted. I think I heard a tiny mousy toot. Oh, bud. You comfy? Where are my orbs? I don't know what that waypoint was for. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. Better farming them low to medium pop realm. It looks like an account wide. It's got the blue thing. It looks like it should be shared. Hello, how you doing? Oh, there you go. Is that good? Goofy dude. Relieved to hear he is also Chaos Dog on walks. Foster pup, 90 pounds of muscle, very enthusiastic on leash. Yeah. Yeah. Moose is the kind of dog where with the level of professional expertise that I'm able to give him, it's fine for me to own in my 30s and 40s and maybe even 50s. At a certain point though, I think my joint health wouldn't keep up with it, and I don't think I would try and do this if I was like frail or fragile in any way, because he is strong, and if he sees a bunny, you better watch out. You better be ready. Let me see if I'm gonna wander in the vague direction of Ixthar here. Actually, I might need a port over there. How is he so cute? Mom adopted a German Shepherd Husky mix. Reminds me so much of Puppy Moose. Black, small bits of tan, white paws. I wonder if he'll lighten up as he gets older. We met like a mostly kind of tan Husky Shepherd mix when Moose was a puppy, and she's like, oh yeah, mine used to look just like that. And I'm like, oh, weird. And then he lightened up exactly the same way. I wonder if it's like a thing. Yeah. He likes sleeping on his back. He usually snores when he's on his back. Just like people. What am I doing? I'm trying to make my way to the teleporter and see. Yeah, there's the teleporter. We're keeping an eye out for orbs. I have gotten a couple of weapon appearances, so that's good. Drops should be on. They've been working okay. Have a 120-pound German Shepherd, can't control her. Yeah, they get way too strong. Moose is about 74 pounds. 120 is huge. Let me see, I was going over here. Yeah, he's generally pretty good. Usually my problem with him on walks is not that he's pulling ahead, it's that he's lagging behind. Like, he'll stop and not want to continue. That's normally the Moose problem. He's less of a puller and more of a dragger. And it's funny because all of like the specialty leashes and stuff that are like designed for dogs that are tricky on walks are like meant for them to not pull. There's not a whole lot that works from the other angle of him just putting on the brakes. I thought the rare was up over here. Maybe it died. That's not it. Off to D&D. Just gonna lurk for rewards now. Heard a lot of people saying similar things about puppy colors changing. My husky mix puppy had a lot of changes to her fur. Oh, there's somebody here. Yeah, Moose, like... And it happened within about 2 months. He had mainly dark fur, and then it switched. He still has, like, black fur in his back, but his face, like, completely lightened up. Dog equivalent of carrot on a stick. That's how we walk. The only way we can move half the time is if I toss a treat ahead of me and I tell him to go get it. And he's like, oh, all right, fine. I'll do it for a cookie. But then it kind of backfires where if you do that too many times, he'll get it into his head where he's like, well, you know what? I feel like a cookie. I'm not going to walk until you give me one. And he'll just blackmail you. You got to be careful with that. He's a smart kid. And it's hard too, because the things that he wants to stop and wait for, it's not like he's a menace. Like, he's a sweet boy. He's just really curious. He just wants to stare at things he doesn't understand. And he's really social, so he wants to wait to meet any dogs that are passing by if he thinks that they might want to meet him, or God forbid if they're a puppy. He loves puppies. He'll just park and wait for them to walk by to see if they want to say hello. And then same thing with like people. If there's a person that pays him any attention, he wants to stop and meet them, but he doesn't want them to pet him. He just wants to sniff them. But like if they like look at him and talk to him, he'll be like, oh no, you're talking to me. I'm waiting. And he won't move. Which is the saving grace. It works out because like if there's anybody that doesn't like dogs, they just won't look at him. They'll ignore him and then he'll just walk by. But if you pay attention to him, he will wait for you. Oh, hi. How are you doing? You gonna get up? Yeah, that was a good stretch. Alright, see you later. Do you think a husky named Moose is in the running for the most Canadian dog of all time? He's pretty Canadian. Older dog loves to sniff and explore and walks, not interested in my exercise. He's done being a diva. You're right, that is extortion, not blackmail. He's a good boy. He gets so happy to see his friends, like anybody that he knows, any people that he's met before, any dogs he's met before, like he makes such a big fuss over it that like it just, you can see people just like light up. They're like, oh my gosh, this dog is happy to see me. And it's just, it just cheers people up. It's really cute. Back before I got a dog, when I was like dog crazy, that would have made my year for a dog to be like excited to engage with me. Hello all, new to this channel. Hello Primal. Welcome. I'm Hazel. I'd say normally there's more going on than this, but that's not always true. I wonder if I should just give up and do mount runs or something. I'm not getting anywhere. I am finding nothing. I've just been wandering around looking for orbs that aren't up. We found a few of them. It's gonna be another option maybe over here. If we're lucky. But we're certainly not getting this achievement done, so I think maybe I should can it. Dog is only interested in people walking dogs, but she's only interested in the people, not the dog. I love petting people's dogs or meeting people's dogs. And that's one of my, like I love having a dog because I love dogs, but it's nice because it gets me in. I get to meet, like my dog will introduce me to people with dogs, and then you're like automatically in the fellow dog owners club. And then often I get to visit, and then when I visit, sometimes I get to ask about and or pet their dog. And or give them treats. I'm like Santa Claus for mixes. Well, I can check out the new patch at some point. There's lots going on here. We're in kind of like the limbo week of a new season, where there's a lot of new content, but a lot of stuff kind of isn't properly available yet. Sort of in between. I've got myself into a mild pinch of trouble here. Checking spots for orbs, hopping for groups. Yeah, I just don't want a group hop. Do you think Moose helps you get out of the house? The funny thing is we were already taking walks before the dog. And that was part of the reason we knew we really wanted a dog, was we were going for like 3 walks a day anyway, just to get out of the house and get some fresh air. And we were like, we could just have a dog with us. And sometimes we'll take walks without the dog, because if he's had all his walks for the day, and sometimes you just want to walk and not stop for anything, sometimes we'll leave him at home in the evening and just like do a couple of blocks without him, which kind of scandalizes the neighbors because they're like, wait, where's your dog? But yeah, we're getting out about the same amount as before, but we're talking to more people. Before we would just kind of go for a walk, maybe nod at people, but we didn't really know anybody, and now it's much, much different. Keep dog cookies in the car while I work for just that reason. Minimum item level for +2 will be... Oh, I'm not sure. I don't really have like a good grounding in what the item level range is going to be yet. I'm gonna go check by the raid entrance. Have a little look over here. I think that this achievement's going to get much easier in a week or two. We'll be able to have orbs spawn sometimes when we kill mobs. We're going to be able to mount in phase instead of just having to walk around everywhere. That'll make a big difference. I was chipping away a little bit at phase lost and found. I was looking for, these are the orbs. This is what they look like. So you find these, you walk into them. They have a chance to give you a weapon appearance. I've gotten a couple of them. Not too many. Taking a break from figuring out delve stats. Sojourner of Koresh. That's a good idea too. I did a few of those quest lines. I wanted to start working on the Ecodome stuff this week. I'm a little sad that it's not happening that way. I can mountain face diving next week, really nice. Yeah. That will be good. Is there an orbing in here? No. I don't see it. It would have been... Oh, there is an orbing in here. Darn it. Yeah. Well, we're finding a few over here, so we'll keep going. Phase and lock achievement. Phase and lock. Do you mean phase lost and found? Because phase lost and found is that orb that I just ran into. It's like a little purple ball, basically. Yeah. I grabbed a set of waypoints off of Wowhead. I went to the phase lost and found. This is what the orb looks like. I went to the phase lost and found achievement page on Wowhead, and there's a comment that had a huge table of waypoints, so I just dumped that into TomTom. Darn it. It's purple. Oh, even if we had to wait longer to be able to mount, 100% better than the Maw. It's less dense than the Maw. I feel like the Maw had more things trying to pick a fight with you. Never played WoW before? Is it worth starting now? If WoW is something that you want to play, then absolutely. It could keep you busy forever. There's no lack of things to do. Oh, there's another orb. I'm finding all kinds of them up here. Also, it looks like there's a rare we might be able to find. Darn it. Newfoundland, by the way, fellow Canadian. Hello. Hello from Victoria. It's funny, we're in the same country, but we're almost as far away as we possibly could be. I'm probably closer to most people in the States than I am to you. Physically, anyway. Or the Dreadful. Oh, there you are. 194 mil. I can solo that. Famous last words. Let me add him. Ah, it's tankier anyway. That's truth. There's no Eye of the Jailer. It's the little things. When does this guy have a chance to drop? Must be something. Fartles, thank you very much for these 69-month resub. Nice. Congrats on the new house, Hazel. Thank you. I can't wait to be moved. I can't wait to be moved. I just want to be there. Or the Dreadful. You know what? We've actually made some pretty good progress on the rares. On the rare achievement. It's not bad. Done a good chunk of them. Kind of pleased with that. Let's head out this way. Admiral AFK, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. That's enough internet for today. Time to hide in the corner that is cozy Twitch streamers. This is the proverbial under a rock. If there's anything upsetting, we haven't heard about it here. Got a house. I got a house. Killeron. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it, guys. Cheers. Oh, it's been nice streaming. It's been really nice. It's also been helpful for figuring out like what's going on over here. I want to check for this orb spot, but then I want to go through the portal and I want to go poke around on the island where the cloak upgrader is, because it's pretty small and there's a lot of spawn points there. I think that it won't. They're probably more highly competed for, but looks like there was 2 orb spots here. I'm trying to think of what else we would do on stream this weekend. There's maybe an argument to be made for skipping a couple of them to really buckle down and make sure raid guides are done properly before moving. I don't know. What do you mean I'm in combat? I'm not in combat. You're in combat. You're all in combat. Here, let's port out and then maybe back in. Hello. Hello. Yeah, everyone is. Man, farming weekend. I thought about doing mount runs today instead of this. Any Orbies? Hello? What about up here? Is it over this way? Oh, there is one. Very carefully. Ow. What? I jump all the way down there and it doesn't even have a piece of loot for me? My goodness. Why do cats simply poke the human food? How you liking face diving? I hate it. I hate it was definitely where I was at yesterday. I'm feeling a tiny bit better about it after having spent a little more time with it. I think it's maybe just something that I need to kind of get used to. And I think that as we unlock more conveniences for it, like being able to mount and like loot the rest of the treasures, it'll be nice. But at the top of the patch, it was just straight up frustrating. It was just unintuitive and annoying. Any more orbs around here? I'm looking. Good for travel? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to unlock the ability to mount in it. I think it's the next cloak talent point thing. No Orby over here. Yeah, I think we're out of luck. Then I guess I don't hate it anymore once that happens. Yeah, I think it'll be kind of like the Maw or like Korthia. Like it'll get better as time goes by. It's just a question of how many people give it a chance until then. I've been enjoying collecting out here. It looks like I'm up to 30% somehow. I wonder what I got. I know I got a couple of transmogs. I need another couple hundred items. There are a couple of orb spawn points over by the Delve entrance here. First week of the patch, there's really only so much you can progress on. Yeah, there's definitely stuff to do if I wanted to like really min-max for Vault. Or if I wanted to set up alts. But given that I'm kind of leaving both of those things alone, there's only so much going on. I did the available campaign. I've done a few of the side quests. I've started looking for some of these orbs. I've killed a few rares. I think that might be about as good as we can get. Rift Walking in Porthia. Yeah! And Rift Walking in Korthia kind of sucked too. It was kind of annoying as well. Better once you got the hang of it though. The main thing that I think is redeeming here is the aesthetic. It's pretty. Watching one of the Echo Raiders running 22 ults through delves and zeros. Yeah, that's nuts. That sucks. I wouldn't like that very much at all. Anyone up here? No? Okay. So there's no orb there. Maybe over here. I don't see it. I think I should give up on this and find something else to do. The only thing I thought about maybe bringing another alt out here for would be for the sake of killing some of these daily rares more times for chances at turn Tom Tom off for now. Chances that some of the things they drop, like pets. Feels like me having to get my alts up to speed item level wise in order to queue for new heroics. What's this? Ethereal pocket storage. Music's once again on point for the zone, just like Undermine. I think I've had mine turned down really far. I guess you guys have more sound than I have. Turn it maybe down over here. Up over here. Oh, too loud. Oh, there it is. I don't know. It's a little uneasy. Okay, I had to come out of here for something. I had come out of here for some reason. There was something I had meant to do. Was it a treasure? Was it a rare? Glad to see Hazel. Hello, Spicy. How you doing? That's just telling me. Oh, that's just telling me where pocket storage is. Glad to see you. I'm sure there's just as much stuff to do here as there was in Undermine. I'm just having a harder time finding it. Jump on the sand to spawn a rare. I think we did that already. I think I killed that rare earlier today. Oh yeah, I was going to look for a rare, but I was going to look for a different one. I think I need to take a really short break, actually. We haven't taken a stream break yet today. I'm going to see if I can very carefully get up and let my cat take the chair for a sec. BRB. Okay, we're back. I would like to thank Sing of Walls with a brand new Prime sub, and Book Lover 87 also the brand new Prime sub. Thank you guys. Assistants took over streaming duties. Kitty left. Sometimes she'll hold down the fort and she'll stream for a while we're gone, but she's gone. Okay, what do I want to do is the question here. Oh, I know what I want to do. Phases in and out / pet. I want Dangers of Koresh. What is it? What is it called? What is the achievement called? Dangerous Prowlers of Koresh. Dangerous Prowlers of Koresh. Pet the following Perkins. You mean the Perkin I pet wasn't even the one? What do you mean? Alright. Let's have a look. Speaking of kitties, we have kitty-based achievements here. We're looking for Little Miss Phaser, who supposedly phases in and out. Dangerous. I'm gonna read and see if there's any other tips we need to know. Dangerous Prowlers. It's really just for achievement points, but maybe it'll come in handy for the meta or something. Unraveled and Persevering. Yeah, there's like a little meta achievement. This achievement is about using the pet emote while you target the Perkins. Constantly phasing in and out. /tar little. I did get the Postmaster's Hearth done. I did that earlier on stream. Here, we should make a pet macro so it's ready to go. If I might have one already, but we'll make another one. Pet. /pet. I'll do the targeting myself. Where's it? Yeah, I need a cute one. I need a cute icon. There is a sheep. There was the frog. It's very important. There's got to be some good newer ones. Holy moly, look at how many icons there are. Holy. There you go. That'll do. We'll stick that on a bar for a second. Also, this is the Twitch drop pet. It's huge. This is the shade for Brief Thief. Alright. Lost Marbles needs to be petted. Wish I had a category for Hearthstones. What do we mean by constantly phasing in and out? Yeah, the Brew Thief is huge. Toggles visible, invisible every 15 seconds. Oh, I had a target on it and I hit the button and it just said I need to be petted. Here, let's make sure we're tracking the achievement so we can see whether or not we're getting any progress here. I don't think I did. No. Every 15 seconds. Oh, you and the drop are the same size. Yep. There we go. There we go. There she is. Cute. Okay. That one's done. Next, we're going to CT. Patrols in the atrium. Over here. /tar CT. Pet. It's funny, I don't even need to know where it is. I guess he's down that way. There he is. You can slash pet from a very long distance, apparently. There's more. There's one. There's one in Tazavesh. Let's go get the one in Tazavesh. This feels nice because we're finally making progress on something. I found a few orbs. Don't get me wrong. It was a non-zero amount of orbs, but... And I guess every time that I port now, I'll like kind of just do like a little 360 look to see if there's any like obvious orbs around. But... You should look at the cat titles. The cat titles. No, I haven't killed Kaiviza. I'm too scared. She's gonna hurt me. I don't want to get bullied. So here we're looking for Mar. Over this way. /tar Mar. /pet. There we go. Mar. Oh, Mar's down here. Ally Queen of Tazavesh. Each kitty has a title. Alright, who's next? There's Kareshire. Phases in and out up in a tree. Alright. Maybe I'll just fly to that one. It's not so far. Does it do anything if you have milk tea? Is there a milk tea item in game? I know it had like a milk tea related flavor text. Like the little note about it. Okay, so here we're gonna go up in the tree for the Kareshire cat. Kareshire? Cheshire? And then this is also a phasing one. Also, there's pocket storage over there. I don't think I need to be up the tree, really. I just need to be able to target it. You'd think we would notice it, though. Not this big tree. Oh. No, you're right. I am in the wrong tree. Oh, there it is. Oh, there he goes. Cute. I like that. That's a nice little touch. I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland in a long time. I'll see him again. I wonder if he spawns in like all of these trees or just literally that one. There he is. Oh, he's dancing! Look at him go! I know we have Perkin pets already. Like, this is not a new thing. Like, we have them from... There's a pet battle in Tazavesh. Plus, there were other ones that we got in Shadowlands. But, like, they're so cute. Okay, Emperor. Yeah, like Cheshire. Exactly. Granite in a tree. So I need 2 more. And it is apparently part of a larger exploration achievement out here. Also, I guess I haven't been to Vanquisher's Wake yet, so maybe I should do that for the Explorer achievement. What Perkins is Hunter Pets? That would be cool. That would be great if they let us play like Ethereal or Broker characters. Broker hunter with a pet. You could have like phase hunter pets. You could have Perkins. So Emperor, fly to the top. Must be at the top of this rock thing. You get dismounted and the blue things won't teleport you. Well, how am I supposed to get out there? What do they want me to do? Slash tar Emperor. Oh, up here. Aww. Well, it's just having a little look at the view. Okay, that's cute. That's real cute. The little crown. You don't need very many cat-like features in a cat-like creature to make me go, "Aw, kitty." It doesn't even have a face. It has an orb. Alright. Last one. The King in Silver. Evidently over here by the thingy. We can face conduit over there. I have a purpose in life now. Raid boss guides have begun coming out already and will continue releasing right up until Tuesday when the raid comes out. Over on youtube.com/HazelNuttyGames. I think first one should have come out this morning, unless I messed that up. There we go. Heading over to here. Any Orbies? Always check for Orbies. Oh, there's a rare over there. Oh, it's Purple Pete again. I don't think we need to fight him again. Alright. The King in Silver. Is he on the boat? I want to kind of like find him. In untethered space. Oh, okay. I need to go back. I need to phase dive again. Sorry. Pardon me. Hold the phone. Whoops-a-daisy. Most recent video is the Mount Drop compilation. Oh. Hang on. Let me have a look at it. Is today the 9th? Oh, no. Today's the 8th. Okay. It comes out tomorrow morning. Sorry. I lied. It comes out tomorrow morning. The 9th. Not the 8th. But yeah, it's just the first one. There'll be more. I was convinced I'd put that out this morning. I'm like, wow, no one's congratulating me on having done a whole 1 day's worth of work. Wow. It's like, how do you even spell that? I feel like it's like Psyche, like psyche, but I actually have no idea. I don't know if it's a real word. There it is. /pet. Aw. Dangerous Prowler's a crush. I don't know what that was for, but I'm not mad at it. Some kind of a meta. How ungrateful are we for something that doesn't exist for us yet, right? I mean, you don't know. Nobody has to congratulate me. I was just kind of like, oh man, no one noticed. YouTube.com/HazelNuttyGames. Nope, not out yet. Forgot what day it was. Doesn't come out till the 9th. What am I doing? Well, I finished petting cats and I'm kind of bummed out now. Requires become a hero, become a phase diver. Well, I'm pretty sure I did that already. Can you just phase dive up there? Does that work? Slightly disappointed no battle pets to collect. Yeah, a little bit just strange feeling, I guess. You'd think that there would have been. What are some other fun little things that we can do like that? That was cute. I liked that one. It was reasonable. Remind me what else we're going to be getting. So next week we get another 3 threads. And then we have a chance for enemies killed in phase diving to drop the orb and recover the phase lost appearance. And then we also get to mount. The week following, you get more treasures in phase diving, and the week following that, it's appearances. Okay. Reasoning behind not releasing a boss fit for the final boss. I didn't get him done. I didn't release it because I didn't make it. I did a bunch of the work on him. I didn't finish him. And by the time I got around to having the energy for it, maybe energy is the wrong word. It was just too late. The raid tier was over. It's not like a good reason. I just didn't get them together. I am a team of just me. So whenever I kind of fall behind or get in like a weird mental funk, stuff just doesn't get done. All ports are unlocked when you open phase diving. Okay, so we should be able to just zoop up there. That's what I was doing. I just wanted to go up here to explore. Oh. Okay, so not all ports then. Had a lot going on. Yeah, I've traditionally really struggled to get the last boss guide together because normally like the first set of them I do in like a big marathon right before the raid releases and I've got that deadline. But then for the last one, it takes me a couple weeks to get the footage. But then there's no like concrete deadline for it. And I'm usually at that point in time like quite burned out because we just had a patch. There was a bunch of streaming. I just made a bunch of raid guides. I'm usually like, I usually just don't have the mojo for it. And then by the time that my mojo grows back, it's like kind of late. And then it's just not, you just don't feel very motivated anymore. It's not very professional of me, but that's what it is. That's the PvP island. You can fly out there. Somebody told me that I couldn't fly out there. I guess I could try. We can give it a little go. What's the closest we can get? Oasis? I just want to explore it for the achievement. I did get the Mill Room Hearthstone. I got that one earlier today on stream. Patch is live, yes. Yeah, no, explore crush. Okay, yeah, you can fly. I don't know why somebody said I couldn't. Maybe they were talking about something else and I just misunderstood. Are there any Orbeez up here? Okay. There is an Orbie up here. Wow. Aw. I was hoping it would give me something. Are there any other Orbeez up here? There's one right there. Maybe there's another one over here. How are you? I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm managing for now. I don't know what the Dimensius Hearthstone looks like yet. It's crazy that the Hearthstone's on the last boss. Any more Orbeez? There's the other phase diving port. No, maybe not. This one is not teleportable for some reason. Proud that you're still doing well content. Glad to see you streaming. Yeah, it's nice to be here. You know what we say, we're always a work in progress. Yeah, flying back seems fine. I wonder why you got dismounted. Anyway, I want to go get back into phase space and see if some of these phase rares are up. I want to fight Ermag. Ermag has a chance to drop a mount, and I want to fight him. Terror below. Loot locket appears to be daily. Okay, that's good. Low health, no flying in phase shard. You might have to camp it. Get into the shard, go near the spawn, and camp it or look for a group. Okay. But they have a good drop rate on mounts. So we'll have a look at it. Phase lost late back yesterday. Found it. You get the untethered effect while mounting it outside the phase. Pretty cool. Untethered effect. Like the purple kind of thing? That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to just walk over to Ermag and see if I can either find him up or find a group up. Because I want to kill him. I'm playing a priest. I am Shadow Priest Spect right now, but in group content, will usually play Holy Priest. Purple glowy on the mount. Oh, that's cool. I know that that mount is the appearance that all of our mounts are going to look like whenever we're mounted in phase space next week when we're able to unlock and do that. But it's neat that you can do it outside of phase space with the actual like achievement mount. Secrets of the Koreshi. Koresh capstone quests. I don't know what that means. Lore objects. Ixthar the Unblinking. I looted his crystal, but I didn't slay him. And I don't have his crystal anymore. Ixthar, I'm sorry. I lost it. My UI looks different. You're gonna have to be more specific. That's the world boss. Ermag? Is this where he spawns? Where it says he spawns. The bars have moved. Oh, I was in tank UI for a few days. I turned that on because it made my raid frames smaller when I was doing the digging. But I turned it back today. That's probably what you're noticing. Okay. Anybody making groups for him? I think he's pretty soloable, but yeah. You can farm it with a different character on the same day. Somebody got it on their 5th alt. Respawn time 10 to 20 minutes. Okay. Drops the pearlescent crowlusk. 70, 50. Safe spot to avoid aggroing the guys. Hazel, hello. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Okay, I guess we wait. I guess if I want him up, I guess we wait. I could kill mobs in the meantime, but we don't have to. 10 to 20 minutes doesn't seem that bad. Unless it takes 20, in which case is terrible. Gone for a bit. Proximity to the world boss can mess him up. Try to pull from the farthest away from the world boss that you can. Okay. But I am roughly in the right spot. I guess I'm a bit far back. You'd think I'd notice him though. This is pretty good visibility up here. Oh, I was gonna get on a mount and vendor stuff, but I guess I can't mount because I'm in vase diving. Oopsies. Oh, I didn't add all my curios to my bags. I liked the Sands of Koresh, though. My 13 miscellaneous Mechanica. Oh, man. I could do more Undermine World quests tomorrow. I don't think I need this bottle anymore. Now that I looted the pet that came from that, I don't think we need the bottle in the book. We got that treasure already. I'm gonna get rid of my Darkening Ride tickets too. I don't want to hold on to those. The gun-covered things I still need. I need 2 more appearances, I think, for those. I think. Check cards. Gosh. Coffer keys. 4 of them for season 3. Oh yeah, I never used all my old coffer keys. Yeah, you can right-click on the phase diving buff. There's also an item you can pick up for 1 copper. The phase regulator. What my friends were talking to me about and what I was kind of agreeing with is that sometimes if you click off the phase diving buff, it'll take you out of the phase for sure, but like if you were on a quest that needed you to be in it, it can do some wonky stuff. Whereas the regulator thing seems to be a little bit more reliable. I just do it to make me feel better now. But I think clicking off the buff works fine too. I don't think it's a big deal. I want to fight things just because I'm bored. I think that's why. I think that's what I want to do. I think if I'm waiting, I may as well be killing. One copper you don't get to keep. Yeah. I would think that people would be more hard up for the bag space than the copper. I'm not too fussed about either. I'm happy to just buy the item. Oh, there he is! He's up! And he's stunned, so I think yeah, there's somebody else here, so I should kill him. He has a chance to drop him out. Okay. I wonder if all the rares are kind of like a 10 to 20 minute situation. Because that's not so bad if true. Alright, I did not get them out. We did get progress in killing him. I want to go look for Chowder. I'm going to get out of phase space. I'm going to fly back over to Chowder. I'm going to have another look for him. Clicking the buff off can be dangerous, depending on where you are. Waiting for things, not the most riveting game experience. What if I jinxed it into spawning? Oh. Wow, thanks. If you had a phase that take like 2 hours. Because I know that the warrant ones need somebody to spawn them. But they also don't seem to have any specific loot. Chowder's the best boy. I forget, he drops the ribbon. He drops the ribbon that I want. That puts a little ribbon on your character's finger. That sounds cute. Yeah, there's Grubber, but we don't need to kill him. Chowder, hello? Friend? No. Yeah, warrants seem to be weekly. I'm still saved to Grubber. Oh, what's over here? Oh, it's just a notebook. I guess I should probably like look at it if I'm here. BFA meta for Johnny. I most certainly have. No qualms in using world boss groups to layer hop. Yeah. Certainly not a big deal. Love that your weapons show. I love mounts that are transforms. I think that that's really fun when it actually turns you into the mount. Chowder? I wonder if because he's near this city, if he dies quite quickly. I know he can pat. Waiting on one random fishing hole to open up in the Dragon Isles for Taiwan. Bummer, it's a weekly reset. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of time getting in those. I wonder which of these achievements we're going to need to do for... the War Within meta. Presumably this one. This is like the Koresh meta, right? So Remnants of the Shattered World, that's treasures. Unraveled and Persevering. Secrets of the Koreshi. Those are lore objects. I suppose that's probably pretty easy to do. Just get a bunch of waypoints up instead of sitting around waiting for a rare that's not humoring me. Secrets of the Koreshi. If they want me to wait until another week to get all the lore objects, then that's mean. Comments, waypoints. I might need to turn TomTom back on, actually. They give rep? Oh, that's good. Yeah, maybe we'll knock those out. Just to kind of have it. It's nice sometimes to just clean things up and have them done on at least your main. Okay, so those are for Secrets of the Koreshi. I think I have some achievements that are like tracked, but like on a different character. So we have the Mysterious Notebook. We don't need Mysterious Notebook. And actually, I wonder if one of the things that I should do is I should clear all the waypoints, because some of these are... Here, we're going to remove all the waypoints, then we'll do it again. There we go. No, some of these are just orbs. Copy. I've become void. That one needs phase diving. I have both of them up right now. Clear all waypoints. Oh, you know what? They're on handy notes too. Darkman Fair buff is nice if you care. Yeah. It would help, but I think for 10%, I think I'm not going to worry about it, especially if it's like 15 rep per thing. I think we'll live. What is my rep anyway? 4 3/4. I know that getting to 5 will be good because then I'll be able to make the new health potions. There is a new warband screen this patch. I forget how you get it. I forget what is needed to get the new warband screen. Yeah, so 2 of these things require phase diving. Potion and the threads. Yeah, I'm not a tailor, though. I'm just gonna have to get my threads from someone else. You have to complete the campaign, so you can't yet. Oh, for the warband screen. Right. I, like, already forgot what I asked about, and I'm like, why do I have to complete the campaign? I can't do it yet. It's time gated. What do you want? It's for the warband screen. Gotcha. Okay. What do you think will be better for Mythic Plus? Oh, no idea. I would be straight guessing. You have better luck with a coin flip. I don't, even in the middle of the season, I don't usually know stuff like that. I just go in with my group and hope for the best. Waypoint UI is modifying the look of my waypoints. That's what's giving that kind of yellowish interface. That's Waypoint UI. Good one, good one. So we're gonna go up the stairs. Ooh, Orby. Darn it. I have the hunger now. I want the weapon mods. I'm not finding them. At the top of the stairs, maybe? Maybe it's just around the corner. Special setting to get Waypoint UI to look like that? No, I think it's pretty much default. I don't think I messed with it at all. If it doesn't, I wonder if it's another add-on that's like overlapping or interfering with it in some way. Oh, there it is. There's our lore object. I have become void. I hate you. I hate you. Hate, 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 hate. Hang on, I kind of want to read this. That's a compelling start to any letter. Hate, 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 hate. Who? Huh? What? Why are you still here? Wow, this reads like I am 14 and I've been heartbroken for the first time. It's great. Oh, that's funny. I left you, so you'll be better off without me, but I'm gonna join your enemy, but you're gonna fail and they're gonna fail and nothing's ever gonna be okay ever again. I need to go. Alright, so the next one is up this way, so we need to hang a left. I think I'm just gonna kill this thing. I've been trying to dodge it. Let's just kill it. Have you seen the cookie recipe? No, I wasn't reading them until just now. Is there like a real cookie recipe? You can find it as 20 pages long, only for the very end to be like, these cookies suck. Oh. Sounds like somebody was working through some personal stuff when they wrote that one. That's funny. It is a legit recipe. It sounds good. The baker's called Bakey. Just minus the 3 tablespoons of cinnamon is that is leaving baking and entering you know, short form video challenge territory. Depending on what quantity of stuff you're making, I suppose. Oh, I want to bake apples. I want to make like a cinnamon apple pie. I don't know when I think I'm going to do this in my life. Maybe my next place. Maybe when I move into my new house, I'm just going to like become a new person and just start doing completely different things. Like baking pies. Checklist of minor pleasures. Oh my gosh. Someone on Reddit made the recipe, used 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, said they were good. I need this checklist of minor pleasures. Is this just like a Koreshi gratitude journal? What are we saying here? Is it over here? Oh no, not again. I made a pie for the first time in my life about a month ago. I felt an incredible sense of accomplishment. I have frozen pastry in my freezer. I was gonna make like a savory, like a mushroom pie. And I never did it. Oh, there it is. Checklist of minor pleasures. The smell of fire roasting meat. The warmth of a wool blanket. clinking sound of a glass of libations. Heat from a warm bowl of spicy soup. Finding a valuable antique at the market priced well below its true value. Book paper. Stroking a Perkins fur until its motor starts rumbling. The cracking of an egg. Either one that is hatching or if one is making an omelet. Good to specify. 85 degrees here still. I made an apple crust the other day just because I just needed it. Sometimes you just gotta bake something. Okay, lovely. We're looking for the coins and oath we exchanged. And I think that that one is not phase diving. I think we can exit phase space. Dense ledger contains the foundational economic history of Azrakoa and the history of coins, debit, credit, and the philosophical underpinnings of the Koreshi monetary policy circle circa 238 BD before Dimensius. Alright, alright. I love how they built all this lore and I want to play. Gosh, that one was weird. Trick to eating healthier, not to buy snacks. If I want sweets, I have to make them from scratch. Yeah, that's a good one. I kind of have a downside though, where sometimes where if I don't have convenient enough food around the home and then I get hungry, I just like I won't try harder. I'll just be hungry and sad. Like, I'll just give up. I don't think I have enough life force in me to overcome that sometimes. So sometimes it's better to just have the thing. Dialogue UI is the add-on that's changing the appearance of the text. If I don't have food, just get depressed. And sometimes I'll have the energy to like actually like make something. I've been good this week. I made a curry. I made a chili. We've had leftovers of both of those. They've been good. I really like that chili in particular. Okay, here's the aromatic broker cookies recipe. Wow, actual cookie recipe. Flour, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, cardamom. A cup of butter browned and cooled. You gotta be kidding me. Nobody's got time for that. A cup of brown sugar. This is a big batch of cookies. Half a cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 4 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of almond, orange zest, 1 cup of chips, milk, chocolate, and this is a huge batch. And then you roll them. Mix your dry ingredients, stir, set aside, mix your sugars and butter, cream, set aside, beat in your eggs, vanilla, almond, zest. It sounds good. Chocolate chip. Look at you with a wooden spoon, man. I don't know why I'm so bitter. Wooden spoons aren't expensive. I just don't have one right now. Scoop up around, roll them, remove them. There's a note taped to this recipe. They smell fantastic, but they taste awful. I never thought I'd be the one to say this, but you need to cut back on the spice. It is overwhelming everything else going on with the cookie. I can't even taste the chocolate. Don't get me started on the mouthfeel. The cookie is gritty. The orange zest is more like chunks of peel. That sounds like a zesting problem. The smell got my taste buds watering, but my mouth dried up. I'd be happy to get you some edible recipes for a price. Grifta. Took screenshots hoping to try it out. That's funny. Brown butter doesn't take long. You know what else doesn't take long? Is just putting it in there without touching it. Just also I don't have butter. I have margarine. Unwrap it. We're lucky if I leave it on the counter long enough for it to like be not cold out of the fridge. We consider that a victory. Gotta feed your guild. This is some big cookies. I'm not vegan, I'm cheap. I'm cheap and I'm Canadian. Butter's expensive. I'm a pescatarian, but I do eat dairy. I just don't buy butter. It scandalizes my mother. What am I doing? I got confused and lost in thinking about cookies. I'm done for the day. I was gonna go look for the rest of these, but it's noon. I gotta go. Buying refrigerated cookies at the store, throwing them on a pan. All right. I am done for today. I'll be back. Gosh, when am I going to be back? I got to get raid guides together. I might need to cancel a stream or two. Should I just do it? I don't want to. Weekend streams are really good, but I think I should just do it. This is my cute little raid guide to-do list that I've set up, and I got like little shiny stickers to put on it. I love the stickers. I got a pack of like 20,000 of these little like incentive stickers so that I can never run out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think that normally I would manage with maybe one canceled stream, but I've got a lot of stuff going on. I think I'm gonna cancel the weekend streams. I'm sorry. I will be back on Tuesday with actual season start. And that's the other thing, is we've kind of done what we can do before the season starts. So I'm going to take a couple days away from stream to just kind of like get these done properly. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for all of the subs. They mean the world to me. We'll get some good streaming done next week. At least up until I have to pack my computer. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.